And here we are. Come on, it's Friday. We made it, everyone. We made it. Oh, it's so good to have you here. It really is. Honestly, what a week. What a week. It's absolutely baking here in London. I don't know if anyone saw my video earlier on today, but honestly, folks, I was out on the balcony in one of the offices that we've got. And I tell you what, folks, it was beautiful. Absolutely cloudless, blue skies, 35 degrees. I mean, that is hot for us here in London. That's like, I think that's around, I don't know, 85 degrees, something like that. Anyway, it was baking. I could only be in the sun for so long. Anyway, lots of, I didn't have iced coffees today as well. For a treat, I had a couple of splurges of ice cream with loads of coffee in it as well. And I tell you what, it's fantastic. Not only do you get the caffeine hit, everybody, you get the sugar rush as well. It's fantastic. That said, on the train coming home tonight, I was on a bit of a low from that because you kind of woo up here because all that caffeine and sugar, and then you're like, ow, you're right down the bottom there. But anyway, who matters? I tell you who's bringing me right back up again. It's all you lovely lot out there tonight. Anyway, how are you all doing? How's your week been as well? Are you been okay? Are you looking forward to tomorrow? Guys, we're going to be talking a lot about that. Super Saturday, a good friend of mine calls it. I think Si O'Connor's coined the term or something like that. Anyway, it's a fantastic term. But anyway, it's great to have each and every one of you here. Let's take a look out there and see who's hanging around there in the chat land. We've got the lovely Atiz is live. She's out there. We've got Lorraine Fox. Lorraine Fox, great to have you here. It really is. We've got someone new out there. I saw someone a little bit earlier, just as I was doing my countdown, folks. The most untechnical countdown you'll get on YouTube anywhere, that is. We've got James Kerwin, evening all from Manchester. Hello, James. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Tell us a little bit about yourself. We're all about the community here, folks. Each and every one of you lovely people. It's great to have you here. British, hey, British, how you doing? We've got the Solo Brick Builder. We've got Si O'Connor. They're in the house tonight, folks. They really are. We've got Jean-Gabriel Sereno. Got to love that name. I really do. We've got the Woodshop Teacher. The Woodshop Teacher. Great to have you here, my friend. Who else we got out there? Oh, we got some others who are early risers. There we go. Lego Boy 88. We got Brett's Builds out there. The Rise of the Brick is out there as well. And we've got Brick Allen. Brick Allen, you always seem to be the first one in my streams. You really do. We've got Sean Studios out there as well. We've got a fantastic bunch of people out there. How are you doing? Have you got any questions? Throw them at us today, folks. I've got a fantastic panel of people. We've got a newbie on as well, folks. We've got someone who's never been on the London Calling ever before. And I'm super excited to have him here. I really am. Hey, we got Doc the Man Sampson in the house. Hey, Doc, great to have you here, mate. I really, really love seeing your stuff, and I'm looking forward to some virtual news coming up as well in time. Hey, we've got the brilliant Brick So Studios. He's been doing some cool reviews recently, folks, and check out his new avatar, Jared Brick, good friend of the channel. He's been doing some new avatars for people. He's doing some great stuff out there at the moment. And we've got Tay Carb Studios, folks. He's been doing some more live streams recently. Do check him out. Anyway, I think now is the time to start pulling some people in, because I don't know about you lot. I don't know what it's like where you are. Everybody who's in the UK, let me know, because it's absolutely baking here in London. Honestly, I feel like I'm sitting in a mini oven. Hence, I've gone for the red background today, folks, to kind of reflect on the heat of the city, shall we say. Anyway, here we go. Who can I bring on first? Well, it'll probably help if I'm in the right app, first of all. Who can I bring on first? I'll tell you what I'm going to bring on first, actually. I'm going to bring on someone just to give him a bit more airtime, because this guy has actually been streaming like you wouldn't believe today. He's been on since 11 o'clock this morning. Boom, he was on. And then he was on this afternoon with Kevin Hinkle. He is the UK's answer to Kevin Hinkle. He is Family Bricks. Hey, man.
Going well. How are you going, Greg? Always love your intros.
Cheers, mate. My donut and coffee has just landed. It really has.
In the sugar.
Is in an extraordinary good mood today, because tomorrow's Super Saturday. And I think what a fantastic term. I love Super Saturday. I love Super Saturday during the 2012 Olympics. I did. And I think tomorrow, with all the new stuff coming out, it's going to be a Super Saturday for anyone buying Lego tomorrow anyway, as long as you can get it. Yeah. But yeah, how you been, Matt? How have you survived? This must be at least your third stream today.
Yeah, third stream. I think this is running into about hour 6 or 7, something like that. So I had mine this morning. It was great, as you said, from 11, and then had the drawing stream with Kevin, where we both people in the chat would give us suggestions, and we both drew them. So that went for 3 hours.
I love it. The doodle draws, they're fantastic.
Yeah, the doodle stream. It was great, and being on there, and then at the last moment, who's also in the chat, Doc, was able to come and host it as well, and that was just great.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it when Doc's in the chat. Doc's got this funny little quirk that he does from time to time, whereby people will put their emojis in there, but he doesn't, and then he calls out what the emojis are called. I particularly like that. It's did you still do it, Doc? I want to know, because I love watching it. I haven't watched it for ages. Well, I say I haven't watched it for ages. I kind of tune in. It's hard on a Friday when you're in an office surrounded by lawyers and IT folks. But it's a bit kind of like, might not be able to join this stream today. But I tell you what, folks, honestly, do check out Kevin Hinkle. Do check out Matt Elder. Just check out everybody. Check yourselves out. I'll tell you. You're all a good bunch in here tonight. We've got the Brickso Studios. We've got Doc Sampson. We've got the Bricksloft. Welcome, Bricksloft. Great to have you here. And we've got Just Build It. I tell you what, I love that one. That was back in the day when I was thinking of a name. One name that crossed my mind was Brick It. But down in London, that means something completely, how can I put it, nothing to do with Lego. Let's leave it at that. And then one of the other names I was thinking of is Just Build It with the Nike sign. But instead of using the Nike sign, I was going to use a brick separator. Yeah, but there we go. In the end, I went for London Bridge Bricks. Anyway, enough contemplation. Let's get some other folks on. Let's balance it out a little bit, shall we? I think it's time to cross over across the river, shall we say, folks, across the sea. Let's pop over to, what should we say? I tell you what, folks, I'm going to describe this man. He's a good guy. He's becoming quite regular on the Friday stream. This man, everybody, right, puts the SI into Sith. He is, of course, Si O'Connor.
Haha.
How you doing, Si?
What's up? You well?
Yeah, man, really excited. Great to have you here. How you doing, my friend?
Doing awesome. Thanks a million. Excellent.
It's good to have you here, mate. I tell you what, folks, tomorrow, Si and I are going to be streaming. And we're going to be streaming. We're doing. There's going to be. It might be Mario. There's going to be a hint of Star Wars. There's definitely going to be a hint of Star Wars if Solo Brick Builder's got anything to do with it. And Si is going to be Mr. Mario. I'm going to be Mr. Nintendo. And Brick Hive, who's based in America, obviously, folks, he's going to be joining us, and he's going to get whatever he can get, because out there at the moment you can't get no Star Wars stuff, according to him. And he's not. How can I put it? He's not very happy about that. But anyway, we'll be discussing lots about that tomorrow, folks. But anyway, everybody that's out in the chat, if you're having problems buying Lego, or at least all the new sets anyway, let us know. We'll have a good chat about it. We'll have conversation. Si, great to have you here. As always, my friend, I'm loving those hidden side boxes you got there in the background, my friend. They look fantastic. Yeah. Fan-dabby, blooming dozy. What are we going on here? Doc Sampson says in the chat, says, I think it needs some work. John Douglas say it doesn't flow. What are you talking about there? We've got Brother from Another Brick. Hey, Brother from Another Brick. You know what? I was relaxing just before I come on here, folks, because he uses quite a lot of energy doing these streams. It really does. And I was admiring Brother from Another Brick's artwork. Actually, I really like it. It's very expressive. I enjoy watching art and looking at art and kind of work out what's the person behind the artwork. Very good there, Brother from Another Brick. I'm enjoying your stuff. Anyway, someone else's stuff that I always enjoy, crossing even further across the pond, my friends. This man can only be described as the guru, the American guru of all things Ninjago. He is, of course, the very talented Titanium J52.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Titanium?
I'm doing pretty good.
It's good to have you here, my friend. It really is. Now, I've got to ask you, is that a fire fang, or are you just happy to see us?
It is a fire fang.
Hey, come on, Ninjago.
Got it at Walmart, but it's not the set I'm building today.
Oh, he's teasing us. He's teasing us, folks. Look at that.
I got this in the mail today.
Doctor Who. Look at that. Blimey. I tell you what, folks, that is cool. That is. Me and Matt can probably remember Peter Cushing back in the days. Anyone there that knows Doctor Who and canological Doctor Who and all that probably going, Peter Cushing, he was never a Doctor Who. He blooming was, my friends. He really was. But anyway, Titanium, this is great. So you're actually going to open this, how can I put this, idealistic, this brilliant Lego idea set on tonight's stream.
Yep, I am. I've been watching a lot of Doctor Who lately, and it's about time I got this set.
Brilliant stuff. Well, that's fantastic. At least we're going to have someone building something on the channel, folks. That's great. And I tell you what, if you pardon the pun, if the time goes well, we might even finish it as well. You never know. But yeah, I love the sound. If there's one sound I love on TV, folks, because I'm really into audio. I love music, and I specifically love lyrics in music. It's a very big thing in my life, folks. It really is. It's a massive part of my life. Now, when it comes to sonics, I love beautiful sonics. Now, there is a thing in Doctor Who called the sound of the cosmos. And you're probably thinking, what on earth is he talking about? Well, the sound of the cosmos is when the TARDIS is actually forming. It's coming out of its state and it's forming. It's that sort of sound. It's a beautiful sound, folks. There's so many layers to it. Check it out on YouTube. There's people out there that go really into depth on it. It's quite interesting if you're into that sort of thing. But you're probably here for Lego. So enough about me going on about audio stuff. Shall we go back? I think we'll come back. Let's come back to the shores of the UK, folks, because we'll be flying out here, there, and everywhere in a moment. This man can only be described as someone who loves his Star Wars. This weekend, folks, he's not only going to the Lego stores, he's going to be going to Legoland in Windsor. He is the man with the van, of course. He is SaraStarBricks Builder.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
nice to see you. Nice.
Nice. Good to be here. Thank you very much, as always.
Good to have you here. Now, what are you building? Because that is looking a bit freaky Star Wars to me.
Oh, it's getting very freaky Star Wars. Now, sorry to any Americans out there that want this set, but yeah, it is the gigantic new 8080. Arguably the most
the size of it.
It's massive. Yeah. I know, but so far it doesn't look like a lot at the moment. But there it is. It is in building progress. I'm hoping to get quite a lot done on the stream today. So, wish me luck, everyone.
Yeah. This is the weekend, folks, where everything just goes crazy. I sounded like Mario then. Hey, I must work.
It's a me.
Anyway, here. Okay, so we're in at the moment, folks. We're in the United Kingdom with SaraStarBricks Builder. I think I tell you what we do. Let's pop over to Europe, shall we? Let's go to the Netherlands, shall we? The fantastic Netherlands. It's as flat as a pancake, this country, folks. It really is. But anyway, when you look up into the sky at night, what do you see? You see beautiful things. You see lovely bright things, lovely shiny bright things. We see stars. That, my friends, is a lovely segue to introduce the lovely SaraStarBricks. How you doing, Sarah?
Hi everyone. And I'm loving the energy today, Greg.
I honestly, folks, I'm going to be coming down in about half an hour. I've just had a donut and it's kicked in. I've got to be honest, I completely timed it wrong. It's prematurely kicked in, and I give it about 10 o'clock, folks. And if I fall asleep, can someone out there please just pull the cord on it or something like that? But no,
I need to go grab a coffee to catch up with you.
Here's one I made earlier. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right.
Now, it is honestly, folks, if there's three things that YouTubers need, and I put a thing about Instagram, it's essential food, essential diet food, folks, for Lego YouTubers, right? You need ice cream, you need coffee, right? And you also need ice cream, coffee, chocolate, maybe some water as well, just to kind of keep yourself hydrated and stuff like that. But yeah, it's essential stuff, folks. And of course, you need Lego, lots of it as well. The more, the better. Now, Sarah, what are you actually building there? Because I am getting a hint of the upside down about this.
Yeah, it is. I didn't get anything done on the last stream that I did, so I figured I would catch up a little bit and actually work on the bag that I was supposed to build on my stream.
How long have you been building this for? Because it's a big old set, isn't it?
I don't think it's that big though. Oh gosh, I don't even remember how many pieces this is, but it's not that big. It's biggish.
Okay.
BFAB's not happy with you though, Sarah, that you didn't stream yesterday.
Who?
BFAB. He says,
Oh, I
yeah, Sarah,
know.
who was supposed to stream yesterday.
I'm sorry, BFAB. I'm so
Ah,
sorry.
See, you're missed when you don't stream, Sarah. You're missed. You see, you've got a captivated audience.
I
gotta look on-
know. I
Become
didn't think
Thursday.
anyone would notice.
But anyway,
always notice.
let's okay, folks. Let's get out our last, but by no means least, person on tonight. Now, so we're going to go from Europe over the UK, over Ireland. In fact, side. We're going to be going over to America. Not too far, actually, away from where my brother lives. How can I describe this young gentleman? Well, how can I put it, folks? You've heard of the Daily Bugle, and you've heard of the Daily Planet. Well, we've got our very own Daily Brick. Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm good. These intros have been fantastic, Greg.
I don't write. Look, this is my notes. This is my notes, folks, for what I'm going to say when people come in. That's as far as I got, folks. I put SI in Sith. That's it. And then I put Matt underneath it. I was going to put, what should I write about Matt? And that's it. So basically, folks, it just falls out in your head, and you're probably thinking, yeah, it probably shows, Greg. But yeah, look, folks, great to have you here. Well, this is the panel. This is the panel for tonight, folks, and what a beautiful bunch we've got here tonight. It's nice being up here. I like being up here on the left-hand side. It's quite nice, actually. I'm admiring the views, folks. Anyway, so anybody out there, tell us about your week. Tell us about what you're building. What are you looking forward to this weekend? Are you going to be buying anything? I don't think Matt's going to be buying Lego. He's going to be buying pencils and pens because he must be wearing all these ones out. Cy O'Connor's going to be streaming with me tomorrow. He's going to be up early at the crack of dawn buying Super Mario stuff. I'm going to be trying to buy a Nintendo games console, folks, out of Lego. But this is all about you, folks. This is all about you checking each other out, checking out people that are in the panel. And if you're new here to London Bridge Bricks, please do hit that subscribe button, become a part of the LBB family. It's not a cliche, folks. I genuinely love you guys and girls being here. And this is one of my happiest moments in the entire week when I get to spend my Friday evening with you lovely people out there as well. I really do. So anyway, let's see what's going on in the chat then, shall we? Let's have a lovely recap of what's going on, because there is a lot of chitty-chatty people going on out there tonight, and I am loving it, folks. I am loving every single minute of it, and I really appreciate it because it's so hot. I'm not joking, folks. I'm melting in front of me. I must be sweating like a banshee at the moment. I could have done with a shower after this. What have we got there? We've got Doc Sampson. Solo loves that racing jersey. He does. That's actually not a jersey, Doc Sampson. That is actually a tattoo. It's a giant tattoo.
This is my actual skin here, dog.
It's his skin colour, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
underneath my normal t-shirt.
Actually, I tell you what, talking of which, how far are you in on this AT-AT build at the moment?
So I am on bag number 3. So bag number 3, and that's what bag number 3 gives you so far. So you got 5 seats, actually, pretty impressively. So
look at that. Constructing.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, it is built really solid. I mean, it is a lot of Technic. There's a lot of Technic in there.
Yeah, I tell you what, folks. I genuinely find, and I don't know about you girls and boys out there, I generally find these days the best Lego Star Wars sets, right, are the ones with the Technic's construction with them. I mean, it's a pain in the backside to build, believe me, especially when you're doing a live stream, but it's great when you want to sit back and admire your handiwork. It really is. But anyway, before I start breaking out into a sweat, let's roll through a few more people out there in the lovely chat land tonight. We got one of my favourite bricklinkers out there, folks. London Bricks. God, I buy loads from them. Good to have you here, my friend. Hope it's busy. God, there's a lot of bricklinking stuff going on at the moment. It really is. Lots of love out there for Sarah as well. Brother from another brick saying, thanks, Lorraine. You're awesome. She absolutely is. We're very lucky to have Lorraine Fox in the community. I think we can thank you a little bit for that as well, can't we, Si?
Probably.
It's good to have you here, mate. Honestly, it really is. Brickso Studios. It says, hey, Bricks Bills. Everyone's giving each other love. This is what it's all about, folks. Everybody giving each other lots of love, because that's what it's all about. We all need a little bit of love in our lives. We really do, especially on a Friday after we've been absolutely massacred all week at work. I tell you, it's fantastic. But anyway, and I did have a good week this week at work. It was really good. I actually appreciate being in an air-conned office. I really did. But the woodshop teacher, he says, "Hey, Lorraine Fox, I'm doing fine, thanks. Just enjoying the last days of my holiday." And you? So I've been on holiday. Woodshop teacher's been doing lots of streams, folks. We're going to have him on London Calling at some point soon, I do hope. But yeah, so Sai, one of my top dogs. Tell me a bit about your week, my friend, because you have been dishing out a lot of news this week about Mario, my friend.
Yeah, well, they were all old videos I just put on Discord.
Did you?
They're all a month old, so I'm sure Bricking it was going, no, not another one from him. But no, they were old. I've been looking at the kind of mobile apps that are on the different stores. The Lego Legacy Hero Unboxed, which is it's getting updates, and I don't know if many people play it. It's a good game. And the Mario app, I had a good look at that and made a video about that as well. So it's been kind of mobile, because I'm not going to just do Brick builds Lego on the channel. It's going to be, it will cover games. There hasn't been anything out for ages, and when the Star Wars one comes out, I may be doing some live streaming of gaming to do with that.
Oh, I definitely will be. It's going to be good. Yes. That's going to be good.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm well up for watching stuff like that. So I really am, and this is one of the beauties of me doing this. I don't know what I even call it these days. Let's call it London Calling, shall we? This is one of the beautiful things about doing this thing, folks. Every single one of us here, right, has got different Lego backgrounds. A Lego fan UK, good to see you, mate. I've been enjoying watching you doing some streaming this week with different folks. Do check out his channel, folks. He does some good stuff. Yeah, what I genuinely love about doing it on this day at this time, right, is that it's Friday, the end of the week. We get to not only celebrate what's going to be happening this weekend, we celebrate that it's Friday, we celebrate that we're going to be doing as much Lego as life will possibly let us, but also as well, each and every one of us here has got a different niche when it comes to the Lego YouTube community. There's me, I don't know, I'm a bit of a generalist really, I suppose, bit of this, bit of that. Yeah, I've got my popping poly bags. I think I'm the first person to ever do that, so that's quite cool. I'm pleased about that, folks. We've got Matt Elder, of course. He does his fantastic drawing art stuff, which is brilliant. You know, it's lots of Lego influence stuff. We've got Cy O'Connor, does lots of news, doing lots of gaming bits and pieces. He's well into his Mario, and looking at your absolutely fantastic backdrop there, Cy. It looks like you're really into your hidden side and your Lego cities as well.
It goes up. You can't see it. It goes up. It goes down. It's over there. It's up there. It's
fantastic. I love it. Well, we'll talk about it later, because I tell you what, folks, as well as going out tomorrow to Lego and buying some stuff, and when I say some stuff, I'm kind of underwhelming it a little bit there. I'm going to be buying the Nintendo set, which is about as big as anything I've got. In fact, I'll tell you how many pieces it's got. It's actually got more pieces than that blooming great big AT-AT that I've got over there. So, and that took me weeks to build, so I'm going to try and build this in a day. You've got to help me. Yeah, but you look at SaraStarBricks Builder as well. I mean, it's a man. He builds stuff out of his van. It's fantastic. And he is a vlogger as well. You've got Titanium J52, who builds anything from Ninjago to Doctor Who. He's brilliant. Do check out his channel, folks. We've got SaraStarBricks, who's like, you know, she is Mrs. Streamer of the Lego community. She really is. She's a European arm of the female Lego streaming YouTubers. Lovely stuff. It really is. And we've got the Daily Brick on. The Daily Brick. Now, the Daily Brick. Let's have a little focus, shall we, on the Daily Brick. Let's have a focus. There he is. That's big enough, isn't it? There we go. So, now that looks like some serious Harry Potter stuff going on there, young Lex.
Yeah.
Talk us through it. What are you currently building as a part of this? Because that looks absolutely astronomical.
Yeah. What's surprising about the size of this is really only half of the build. So there's another half that connects over here, and it expands. There's these technicals right here for where it clicks, and I was surprised by the scale of this. Like I knew it was a big model, but it's crazy how big it is. And
It looks beautiful. Now, are those are they stickers that are going around on those?
Yep, these are all stickered elements. And
Oh,
for scale,
I was wondering when that was coming.
I've got to say, you've applied them absolutely beautifully, my friend. They look fantastic.
I was very surprised with how they turned out. And for scale, here is one of the micro figures in the hand of my sig fig.
Oh, I'm liking it. Yeah, that is a cool sig fig, right? So, are you doing a brick in it where you don't put your face on there?
No, I actually do have a face. I just don't have that element yet in my collection. So, temporarily.
Yeah, I see. It's quite. I think Chris always said when he gets to 1,000 subs, he'll reveal his face, but I'm not necessarily sure he should. I think he's almost. I think he should keep us teased with it.
I think that's really interesting what he has going with his just faceless.
And he's done really well. So anyway, Chris, if you're out there, congratulations on hitting 1,000 subs this week, my friend. He's done immensely well, folks. And if you want to see a fantastic UK-based Lego YouTuber, do check out his channel. It's nothing short of fantastic, really. I love his stuff. I've been an admirer of young Chris for some time now. He's a good lad. But yeah, and do check out if you want to know Super Mario stuff. There's 3 channels actually. I would say go to. One is Beyond the Brick, or Joshua over there and stuff like that. They're doing some good stuff at the moment. Solo Connor, he's absolutely smashing the Mario stuff at the moment, and of course Chris from Bricking It. He's basically taught me more this week about Super Mario than I ever knew about Super Mario before. So good to have him here.
And his thumbnails were brilliant as well.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, he's a graphic designer, and he actually those thumbnails absolutely ooze quality. They really do. He's a top lad, and I wish him every success. Anyway, back to the lovely people in the chat. Who we got there? We've got Mood UK. He's saying, oi, watching you from the garden, Lego man. Now, if anyone's wondering, who's this Mood UK? He's actually my brother-in-law, who's a fine young man. He is good to see you, Bob. Good to have you here. And we're playing Arsenal and Man United next year because the Irons didn't get relegated. Fantastic. So I am a happy young hammer, and I used the word young very loosely, my friends. I really do. Anyway, I think we should. We've been beaming across the planet. I think it's now to beam across the cosmos and check up with us. Who should we catch up with now? I think Titanium Day 52 is a good one. Titanium, tell us a little bit about your build, my friend.
Well, so far I'm building the main room for the TARDIS, and this is what I've got so far.
The console. Yeah.
And I've got both the 11th and the 12th Doctors. They do give you an extra sonic screwdriver, so both of them have one.
Oh yeah, they're different as well. That's good.
And then here's Clara.
Yeah, very nice. Good prints on the legs. I like that.
And then the Weeping Angel.
Oh yeah, they are fantastically scary.
And of course, a Fez, because Fezes are cool.
What was that? That just looked like a little element to me. That's actually some character.
Yeah, it's a Fez.
A Fez?
Yeah, Simon Smith's doctor. Yeah,
oh,
he wears
the
a
hat.
fez.
Sorry, the hat. I thought, oh my God, am I not hearing him properly or something? I thought it was some sort of character, like you get all these strange named characters in in Super Mario, like Gumbos and Gumboos and all these new names. It's like, why have I never heard of these names? I'll tell you why I've never heard of these names, folks. Because when I was a kid, I just basically didn't have the money to go and buy one. So now I'm going to go and buy a Lego one. crazy but true. But yeah, Matt
Do you have that set, Craig?
What's that site?
Do you have that set?
The Nintendo set?
No, the Doctor Who ideas.
No, I don't, but I do fancy getting it. It's quite expensive now. That is a set. I genuinely am a big Doctor Who fan. Tom Baker's one of my favourite Doctors. He was, and honestly, folks, if you've been watching the last sort of 8 years of Doctor Who, it goes back blooming ages. It really does.
It's the longest running sci-fi show, isn't it?
It is. It's fantastic. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? The way,
I just got to say, how brilliant are Weeping Angels? You blink and they're there.
Yeah.
Who come up with that?
Yeah, that is a brilliant idea. That really is, and it's. I just love it. I love because they've taken something that is and their statues as well. That's the cool thing.
Yeah.
You know what is the funny thing is, it's a very simple idea. Executed rather fantastic by the BBC.
I mean, you see them all around Dublin and you see them all around London on buildings and stuff. And ever since then, I'm terrified of them. Just go, is it moving?
Don't blink when you go past them. Keep your eyes on them. They're petrifying things.
Simon
Keep the Cybermen in time.
I was wondering whether to use a MacBook or Chromebook when I stream. Well, just so you know, Simon, it depends what you want to actually use streaming. Personally, I'd probably use a MacBook because it's more powerful. That said, you shouldn't need anything in particularly powerful because it depends what you use. I use StreamYards, and the beauty of using StreamYards is that all the processing power is done at the back end. It's the fantasticness of using cloud technology, my friend. It really is. But yeah, tell us a bit about what you want to stream and when you want to stream and all this kind of stuff. We've got Lego Fan UK. Lego Fan UK. We'll have to think about getting you on here at some point. Lego Fan UK. That'd be good fun, I think. Si, you was streaming with Lego Fan UK the week, wasn't you?
Yep, he's a really sound bloke. He's cool.
He's a really good guy. It's a really good guy.
That was it. It was on your stream, Solo. That was it. I came in at the last minute as you were winding down. Yeah. Actually, I came in at the last minute and I thought everyone's moving apart from Solo. Solo's kind of stuck like this.
He's frozen in carbonite.
He was. He generally was frozen in carbonite. I love it. But yeah, no, he was fantastic. We've got a Commander Delta out there as well. Hi, Commander Delta. Your avatar is looking rather cool, I must admit. And I think all the clone troopers at the moment, folks, are going to be enjoying a certain, how can I put it, a renaissance this weekend with the 501st Battle Pack, because that is already sold out in Australia already. So I wasn't thinking of getting one tomorrow, but I actually might just need to buy one just to say, I've got one. I don't know. What about you, Si, Solo, or the Daily Brick? Are you thinking of getting a 501st pack?
First thing.
Need to ask.
Okay, so Solo's getting one. Si, you're going to get one first thing tomorrow?
Yep, first thing in the morning.
Okay. What about you, Daily Brick? Lex, what are you thinking?
Well, I was planning on it, but I don't know. Are they releasing in the United States? Because as far as I was concerned,
it's September 1st for the US.
Well, the thing with that is they just say coming soon. All the other Star Wars sets say September 1st. So I feel like it might not come out tomorrow, but it's going to come out at a different time than the other sets. And
it's so weird, isn't it? It's so weird because for once, just the UK just seems to be getting absolutely everything at the moment.
Hey, what about me, Greg? I'm buying like 10 of those.
No way. All right, tell us a little bit.
No, I'm not.
No way. Are you buying anything tomorrow? Is there anything you need to get? Is there
I will be looking later at the Nintendo, but we'll see. We'll see if I get lucky. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because I suppose everyone will be buying that from midnight tonight, won't they? I suppose.
Yeah, I'm like the biggest Nintendo fan ever, so it's definitely like the most exciting set to me in a long time.
Yeah, I got to be honest, folks. When I got into Lego, I honestly thought, genuinely thought all I was going to build was Star Wars. And if I'm honest, it's anything but. Star Wars is one of the least things I build. Now, only this week, I discovered through absolute, I didn't plan it at all. You're a tease for life. Spotted that my last 3 things that I've done are all Lego City stuff. And you know why that is, Si? It's because I'm looking to build a city right? Now, what I'm trying to do, folks, the city will come. I promise you, it really will. And what it is, I'm thinking of constructing an outside building. Of course, things like that don't come cheap, so I'm having to get builders around to give me quotes. So that's what's taking a little bit of time on that. But what I will do, just to start the things in motion, I'm going to buy one of these great big IKEA tables and just set it up downstairs in the lounge. And that'll be a start. It'll be like a 2-meter table by 60, something like that. But it'll be a start. I can start New London off after all. So that's the plan for that, folks. It really is. Now, yeah, actually, do you know what? I love things all Lego City at the moment. I really do, and that's probably why I was influenced. Oh, what's he done now? What have you done there? He's done something wrong, folks. Look at that. That is the face of man.
Oh no, it starts.
Wrong.
No.
Yeah, that's the man who's just realised he's probably using the wrong instruction manual or something like that. What have you done, Solo?
No, it's the bloody string that they put in this thing. Oh, I hate it.
String?
Yeah.
Not the car, Lego. What are you doing?
Right, so obviously, as you probably a lot of you know, obviously you got this little winch down the bottom here, so Luke Skywalker can hang up on here. Right, up he goes. Trouble is though, it is just string with no piece on it. So obviously you got to tie his gun up against here. And I thought I nearly had it, and it all just came undone. I've been trying to do this now for the last 5 minutes. It's doing my head in.
All right. Well, look, do yourself a favour. Never take up fishing. That's all.
No. I use dynamite for fishing.
Okay. Do you know what, folks? There's two people on this stream tonight that always excite me with Harry Potter stuff. We've got Sarah, of course, who I spotted a Hedwig over there in the background, which looks rather fantastic. And of course, the other person is actually building some Harry Potter tonight. And that is, of course, the rather wonderful Daily Brick. Daily Brick, give us an update.
Yeah. So there's this really nice paneling design that you put on this tower. It's hard to maneuver the castle, and considering this is only half of it, it's definitely going to get harder. But it goes something like this. So it has a really nice design to the tower, but it's super weak. Like you can see, I can just go like that with it.
Yeah.
And there's only a couple stud connections. So I'm curious as to how it will be reinforced eventually, because I would definitely have to modify it, because I would knock that over so easily.
Yeah, man. I gotta say that is a big set. Is it? Tell, what is this set number? I need to know something about this set.
So the set number is 71043. I think it has 6,020 pieces. And
6,000.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's ginormous.
And it's it retailed for 400 USD. So I think that's like, I don't know, maybe 350 for you guys in the UK. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's 350.
Yeah, 350. Has that even been discounted yet, Matt?
It does very occasionally, but not to very much. Like I think the best I've seen it so far is like 275.
Not here. It's crazy. It was out of stock for so long, and it came in stock for maybe a day. But before then, I had drove to a store a couple hours from me to get it, because I just didn't want to wait.
Yeah, I tell you what. I tell you what was crazy. What I found out this week, right, is that a friend of mine bought 3. He got 3 of the Ospreys, and he sold them for silly money. That's for sure. He basically hasn't got to work for a month. Like he said.
Did you say where he got
Talk to me
them?
about that Osprey. Do not mention that.
I really wanted that set when I saw it, but I was like, you know what? Maybe this would be a good first Technic set for me.
Yeah.
And then they canceled it. And I mean, if I were to get one, I'd really want to build it. But then I'd be like, oh my God, it's so expensive. But in the United States, the chances of finding one are slim to none. I mean, there's just they haven't really been spotted here. It's more international.
And you know what, folks? It was that set. It was the Osprey set that actually crashed the Argos website. It really was. That's why wherever you look, and I honestly, folks, I looked the entire country to see if I could get this set. Not that I was probably going to buy it, because if it was any further than 20 miles, to be honest, I can't be bothered. But anyway, I couldn't buy it. I'll tell you what I did get from Argos, though. I bought 4 speed champions, and each and every one of them came beaten up. So I took them straight back. Oh, it was ridiculous.
I was terrible for that.
Oh, I tell you what, the worst one, right? They actually didn't even put it in a bag. They just basically got this great big sticker, right, which was bigger than this big post-it note I've got here, right? And they just stuck it on the box. And I said to the lady that gave it to him, I said, well, I'm not taking that, am I? I said, I mean, really? But anyway, they took it back, and that was that, as they say, folks. It really was. Anyway, who we got out there in the chat? So I'm seeing a few new people popping in and popping out. We've got Bricks in Lithuania. He's in the house, folks. Good to have you here, Bricks in Lithuania. He said he's saying something, saying, "Hey, solo brick builder, I really don't want to be annoying. I am just curious. Are you still interested in buying a Lego lightsaber?"
Yeah, he keeps reminding me. Yeah, my payday is today, so don't worry about it. You will get something today. Well, hopefully, if I remember, or I haven't passed out in pure sweat. But yes, wow. I will get on it. I've just been up and down the country, Lithuania. I will be on it. I've been super busy. And you saying about going to Lego stores, I'd say to toy shops to try and find the Osprey. I was up in Scotland this week, and every Smith Toys that I could come across. Yeah, I've been to Manchester, Birmingham, Stafford, Glasgow, Edinburgh. Yeah, I've been to quite a few, and all of them were useless.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. The only thing is, the only thing I'd say, Brixo, is be careful because Brixo's saying that he's actually going to go out and buy 2 or 3 of them. The only thing I would say about that is be careful because Lego have announced this week that they will be remaking it. There is a problem with the gearing on it. So,
what's that?
On the Osprey, there is a genuine fault with it.
Oh, really?
So all of a sudden, the market is going to collapse. For people that go and buy Ospreys, because it'd be like, oh, okay, we'll just get the new version when it comes out. So Brixo, do proceed with caution, my friend. Yes. Never catch a what's the phrase that they use occasionally? They used to use it in stocks and shares. Never catch a falling knife. That was it. So be careful.
So this is, if they do remake it, it'll be similar to Wall-E. So the original Wall-E that they released, there was a neck issue, so they had to cut production on that, then make a new version with a reinforced neck because there was an issue where it would like just be really flimsy. So Solo, I know you were building that a while ago. Do you have the newer, updated version of it?
Older version, my friends. Older version. Yeah, unfortunately, the neck does kind of drop every now and again, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. You know, it's 9 times out of 10, it stays up there. I have got the modifying bricks that I could put on there if I dare to. So I've seen people showing you how to do it, but it doesn't worry me at all. It's pretty cool.
All right. If they do remake the Osprey, I will get one. And what's awesome is it came with the power functions. So you had everything in the box, and it really does look like a nice model with the propellers spinning and the things underneath the propellers like moving up and down, the landing gear folding out. It was just a really good set. So
I mean, you want to talk about bargains. I mean, that was a big bargain. You're getting all the power functions and all that kind of stuff for 120 quid. What a deal. What an absolute deal.
And even regardless of the deal, the size of that, it seems like a really substantial build. It's not even considering that there's power functions. That build is just big.
Yeah. So if you are going to buy 3 of them, make sure you get them for the right reason. Don't get them to flip because they might not be worth anything now. Because I was looking at the prices of them today, and they have come down substantially since Lego announced that there's actually a design fault. I don't know where. I mean, maybe it was something to do with the fact of the military relation. But where did that story even come from? Site? Do you know? About that?
If you know about it, then go for a side. But
you know more. Well, they first said it was this German group in Germany, and they were protesting it, and then Lego apparently took notice and decided they were going to cancel it. But it turns out it's not true. So Darren, you tell the real story.
I mean, you cannot tell me that 3 German people with plaques standing outside a Lego store going, we need it banned, we need it banned. Even when they got a petition, only, I think it was 100 people signed it. 100 people signed. And then when Lego said they're going to cancel it, 22,000 people signed that to say not to cancel it.
Yeah.
Lego being in their traditional way, just giving you no information. No, we're taking it off the shelf. Obviously, there was a big problem with it. Obviously, there was a problem with it. It's just nice for. It's just annoying that Lego just doesn't give you any information, and that's their big problem.
You got to remember though, Lego have to look after what's going on. The community, someone somewhere come up with the story. Like, I mean, you can imagine, right? You can imagine, right? Something. How can I put it? Something innocuous, like those two new UCS. I say UCS. The large figures of Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Someone somewhere on this planet, folks, will own them hitting the shelf. Right, and they all sign petitions and all sorts of things because maybe they just haven't got anything better to do. Who knows? But anyway,
I just wish that story just stopped going around saying that these German people, freedom of speech, do whatever you want. But that story got so much traction that these Germans, even M&R Production, were kind of going, oh, we have to scream and shout to do this. It's like 3 German people did not get that off the shelf. It's impossible.
No. It's a problem. It really is.
Yeah.
So anyway, Brixo Studios, are you still going to buy the 3 tomorrow? Let us know. I'm intrigued even more now. Anyway, we've got Hit the Bricks is in the house, folks. He said, "Hi guys, I just wanted to hop in real quick." Well, anyway, Hit the Bricks. Have you here, my friend? I started to watch whilst I was commuting in today, but sadly, I got a terrible signal on my train. I didn't quite finish it, but I'm liking the use of the customized Lego tables. I really am. I'm impressed. And what tables were they exactly? Were they originally like IKEA tables or something like that? It's on my to-do list to watch that one, my friend. Hey, and look at that. What I love about this evening, folks. Look at that in the chat there. Well, what a complete wonderful mixture of people we've got there. With Doc Sampson, Cafe Con Lego, and SaraStarBricks. Eh? You don't get any more diverse than that, folks. Take it from me, you really don't. I love it. Who else we got out there at the moment? We've got Bricks in Lithuania. Always good to have you here, my friend. It really is. Phil, do you ever go on any other streams? I only ever seem to see you on Hive Stream. And I think someone else who's been streaming a lot recently is Cafe Con Lego. Last time I saw you, and I'm pretty sure you was doing it yesterday. You did a 12-hour stream with the Bugatti. How did that go? Tell us all about it. I want to know about your experience. Do you like it? Have you finished it? Because I know Hive was taking a long time to do the gearbox on the what was it? The Lamborghini Sian. That was
I unfortunately I missed the end of the stream, but she was doing phenomenally well, really well. But unfortunately I couldn't jump in because I was still at work. But hats off to you. Hats off to you for getting that done. She's done a really phenomenal job.
Is there going to be a speed build for it, Cafe Con? Was you filming it or anything like that, or was it purely for the stream? Tell us all about it because I want to know. We've got a little bit of love in there for you there, Si, with from Hit the Bricks. Loving all this, folks. And please, like I always say, folks, do check out Family Bricks. Do check out Si O'Connor. Do check out the lovely SaraStarBricks. Do check out the absolutely awesomely beautiful person that is, of course, Solo Brick Builder, Titanium J52. If you want to know something, anything, there is nothing this man doesn't know when it comes to Ninjago, folks. I promise you that. And Lex, of course, the newbie, the new kid on the block. He really is a new kid on the block because look at the size of that block that he's building there, folks. It's fantastic. It's monumental. Tell us a little bit about it, my friend.
Yeah, I'm working on another panel for it, and it's a little more sturdy, but it's still really not that strong of a tower build. So I'm curious to see how it'll anchor throughout the building process. But right now, I'm a little dissatisfied with it. But we'll see. The rest of the model is great, and I'm on bag 18 of 37. So I've got a lot of building left out of this.
37, my lord, 37. That is that is a lot. Do you know what? I think I'm on bag. Matt's away at the second, but I tell you what, folks. I'm just even it up a little bit. I'll bring Matt straight back in it when he pops in again. I like it a little bit even sometimes, folks. the cool thing is with the Batmobile, right? You might be thinking, Greg, have you finished that yet? Of course I haven't finished it yet. I'm on bag 24, which is the last bag, folks. But I just haven't. I'm scared to finish it because there's a part of me, Si, that doesn't want to finish it because I'm not kidding. At least up to this point, anyway, it's been the best set that I've actually ever constructed. It really has. It really has.
The one I have to get. I'm not going to let this one go. I missed out on the other one. What was the other one called? The other UCS style Batmobile.
The Tumbler.
The Tumbler.
Yeah, missed out on that. So I'm going to get this one.
Oh wow, good man. I honestly, it's got probably my favorite minifigure in it, which is the Michael Keaton Batman. It's just phenomenal. I've loved every single bag of it, and I'm compelled not to finish it. I'm loath to finish it. I truly am. But yeah, let's know. Actually, that's an interesting. I know this is a simple question, folks, and one that we people hate being asked it. But let me put it this way: in the last 2 years, what has been one of your favourite sets to build? Who can I start off with first? I tell you what, I'll start with Titanium J52. What's been? Give me in the last 2 years, Titanium. What's been one of your favourite sets that you've built?
I would say this is a recent one, but I'd say the new Destiny's Bounty, the Legacy one.
Oh yeah,
that was a really fun build.
That's a good shout, my friend. That is a good shout, I have to say. And do you know why I say that's a good shout? Because I've actually got that, and I've got that to build, and I really should build that because that is a beautiful, and I mean beautiful Lego set. It really is. That is a good choice, Titanium. I'm 100% with you. I really am on that one. So let's pop down. Let's go to the lovely SaraStarBricks. SaraStarBricks. In the last 2 years, you have probably built absolute boatloads of brick sets, Lego sets. What in the last 2 years would you say was your favorite that you've built?
Interestingly enough, I'm going to go with the old Destiny's Bounty. Yeah. And also the modular diner. I love the diner.
Oh, I do too, Sarah.
Yeah, I just love that one. Oh.
Now that is a good choice, and I tell you why I say that's a good choice as well, because I'm agreeing with everyone. I'm a very agreeable person, right, folks. Is that I ordered that about 3 weeks ago from Lego, and that should be coming in the next 2 weeks or so.
The diner?
The diner, yes.
Oh, awesome, Greg.
You'll love it. It's such a cool build. I love that the first floor, it's fully tiled. It has a really nice build to it.
Good stuff. I'm loving that. Oh, we got Matt's back. Let's bring Matt back in again. Hey, Matt.
How's it going?
So Matt, I'm asking everyone the question. In the last 2 years, and it doesn't have to be a set that's come out in the last 2 years. It's just what you built in the last 2 years. What has been amongst your favorite sets that you've built?
I think the Welcome to Apocalypseburg. That was one I really enjoyed. That just because it's so big, not just because it's big, but everything you're doing in it is very different. It's not a repetitive build, and it's just you got awesome minifigs in it, which I'm not really a minifig person, but when you see those figures, the Batman's done really well, Green Lantern, Poison Ivy, some of those DC ones. I like the Statue of Liberty sets. It's a different take on that as well. And it also displays well from pretty much all sides. You've got the back a little bit less so, but I think with a little bit of greebling and changes to it. So I think just with that, it's just an all-around. It was a really good build, and you were never at the point like it's sort of like, oh, this is repetitive. I've done this. Moves on or something like, and everything was just different in it.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. So brilliant. So good stuff. I'm liking that. Fantastic choice. Who can I ask next? I don't know. This Daily Brick, Lex. In the last 2 years, what's been one of your most outstanding favourite sets that you've built?
Well, I got back into Lego last summer, so I can't answer for the last 2 years, but I'm really liking this build, but it's kind of repetitive with the towery stuff. So I can see, like I'm with Matt, that repetitive builds are kind of annoying. I might go with Sarah and say the diner. I really do like my modulars.
wow.
They're just
Yeah.
the
Let's do
modulars.
it.
They're so
Yeah.
fun to build. Greg, I don't know how many modulars you have, if any, but they're really enjoyable builds. I just love modulars because when you get one, if you have another, you can just put them right next to each other, and eventually you can make a city out of them. So
Yeah.
I guess I'd say the dino, but this I really like the scale of this because it's not often that I get a set to build. So when I do, it's nice to have a very substantially sized set to build.
Yeah. I tell you what, right? I didn't even know that I had a modular until I think I was speaking to, I was either Titanium or Chris from over at Bricking, and he said, he asked me, he said, "Oh, have you got the Ninjago seat?" I was like, "Yeah, I've got the Ninjago seat. I haven't built it yet. I haven't built most of my sets, if I'm honest." And he goes, "Yeah, that is a proper modular set." So I should one day build that. That is my first one. The second one that I've bought that's modular is, again, that was a recommendation from a couple of people in the community, which is the Assembly Square. I bought that recently, and then most recently I bought the kitchen diner, but not the kitchen diner. I used to have the kitchen diner, the 50s diner. So I got that, but then realised it's now being retired. So that's going to be quite a sought after set, I have to say. But good choices, everyone. So far the diners out there in the lead. Solo Brick Builder. I don't know if he can you hear us, Solo? Oh, he's on mute. There he is.
Yeah, so I was opening the bag. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, no, that's cool, man. It's cool. So the question to the panel: over the last couple of years, what has been your favourite set that you've built?
Oh man, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Is it a speed champion by any chance?
No, it bloody isn't. No, it's not. I love speed champions, but oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. The pirate ship of the pirate of Barracuda, baby. That was definitely an enjoyable build, no doubt about that. Hands down, great fun. Yeah, that is a one that I need to come back to you on that one. I think because I've built quite a lot this year. Most enjoyable one that I've had so far. The least stressful one, I think I could say, because you got big stickers on it, easy to put on, and plus endless amount of fun. But my missus smashed it a couple of days ago, so I was very unhappy about that.
The beauty about Lego, folks, is at least you can reconstruct it. But it's funny, isn't it? When you drop something and it smashes, you sort of think,
I'm going to show you one big glaring problem with Technic. As solid as it was, right? So hang on a second.
Oh, okay. We've got a masterclass coming up here, folks. Here we go. This is the fantastic motorbike that has no seat in it.
Right, yeah. Unfortunately, it does look a little bit rubbish here. But this is the biggest problem with Technic, right? So, obviously it's solid. Hardly anything came off it. But I don't know if you can see, just up there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little. Hang on a second. Pull that off. That one just there. You see it? This one here.
And what is it? What are we looking at? Pin?
The little Technic pin here.
Yeah.
You see? It's split in half.
Oh.
And that is a problem.
Good luck trying to get that out.
Yep. Nope. No, I pulled that bit out and I swapped it over for something else. Yeah, but overall, I mean, it's just these panels that come off, which are designed to come off, but where that panel was connected into that, snaps it. Absolutely destroyed it. So, gutted on that one, but it's nothing too bad. Yeah, nothing too bad. But you just got to bear that in mind with Technics. Do you drop them, you might break something.
Yeah, that's true. I tell you what we have got, folks. Someone in the house who is an exceptional builder with Technics is Moto. We've got Moto in the house, folks.
Oh, Moto.
Moto is probably at work at the moment. I think he tends to listen in on what is probably a Friday morning, early afternoon, where you are, Moto, over there in the US of A. What is it? It's about 3:30 where you are roughly, Lex, isn't it?
Yeah, so for Moto, it's 1:30 right now. So
is he Central Time or is he getting on to Western Time?
He's Mountain Time.
Mountain.
Cool. He says, "Hey panel." Well, hey to you too, Moto. Lovely to see you. And I tell you what, folks, our very own Moto, and I am a big admirer of the man Moto. Do check out in the last couple of weeks. I think it was 2 weeks ago. There's a original channel that goes by the name of Brick Vault, and they featured one of Moto's fantastic mocks on there. The White Wolf, folks. The White Wolf. You can't miss it because the brilliant people over at Brick Vault actually used his Technic's design, his Technic's mock of the White Wolf as their main thumbnail for that week. So you can't miss it, folks. So do check it out. It is, and I promise you, it is a piece of engineering.
It's just magnificent. Absolutely magnificent.
It is absolutely magnificent. It really is. Cafe Con. Good to see you over there, Cafe Con. Cafe Con. What do you think, folks? I tell you, the first thing I've bought from the new summer 2020 wave is the Mandalorian and Child, which I've got to say was a good build. It was a very good build. I phoned Lego today, and I'm talking to them, the people at the shop, and I'm saying, yeah, do you know John Lewis has been selling Lego like since last week, all the new and he go, no, never. I said, well, he says, well, I'm going to get on to my manager then. I said, well, okay, but you know, it's a bit late now. You know, I think that the horse is bolted, as they say, side.
Gone.
It gone, went, and I don't know, all the hay as well. But anyway, folks, this I've got to say, I've just received an invitation for a WebEx. Obviously, someone over stateside doesn't realise I finished work about 3 hours ago. Here we go. How random to appear on my screen. Oh, look at that! I'm liking this. That is Privet Drive, is it not, my friend?
It is. Yep.
I want that set so badly.
I had it handy because you're asking about sets. It's not one of my favorite, but it is one of my favorites. If you know what I mean. Like, look at the roof. The roof is done really, really well, just with slopes.
Those roofs look fantastic.
Yeah, it's an unusual technique that I saw for them, and it's pretty cool. And I mean, in Ireland and the UK, we have houses like this. I mean, Sarah had a good review on this, and she showed the house. Yeah, I did watch. She's had the house, the actual picture of the house in the review. So good review. Go and check it out.
No, I love a bit of Harry Potter. No, I want to keep you there. No, I won't keep you there. Don't you worry. I don't know about you, but it's. Oh, no, look at it. Look at the glaze on my face, folks. I'm glazing over. It's so warm in the UK, honestly. I'm melting away. Give it about another hour, folks, and it'll just be a pair of shorts and a t-shirt on this chair. I'll be melted. I might have to get a lolly soon or something like that. That'll look a bit uncouth, wouldn't it? Oh, here we go. Next time, mate.
Take off your t-shirt.
I don't really lose subscribers, Si.
We got a couple of Daleks here.
They are odd looking, even for Daleks.
Different from the Dimensions Dalek.
I like those. They're really cute.
Yeah. And these ones, you can even have the head spin because it's just on a jumper.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. Daleks should never be classed as cute, Sarah.
Why does everybody keep telling me this? I find what I find cute.
Also, this guy from
Horrible.
Dimensions.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite minifigure of all time. I love that guy.
Cyberman.
The Cyberman. Yeah, Cyberman's cool, actually. He's like a retro-looking Iron Man, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh,
Adorable.
he does look like that first Iron Man.
And I'm building the TARDIS.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is beautiful, that blue. Those blue bricks. Oh, I love it. It's one of my favourite colours of brick is navy blue. Strange but true. Oh, my God. Oh, Solo. Not Solo. Sorry, I'm going to put him on Solo layout, everybody. Cy O'Connor.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
Still baby. They were like €2 in Smith's, and I said, I'm having all of those. You can have yourself a little Cyberman army fighting against Daleks.
Oh, fantastic. I tell you what will be happening tomorrow, folks. It'll be a race who can create the 501st army, that's for sure.
I don't think in the US we're getting them, but for those Dimensions packs, I have to say, as apparently the game was bad, But those packs were awesome.
No.
Secure licenses.
The game was good.
The game was awesome. I loved it.
It was. That's not what I've heard. That's cool. But those packs just to get the obscure characters that we wouldn't have most likely got. That's why I also like ideas, just to get these one-off licenses.
Yeah, I tell you what I bought recently. I didn't even know he existed as a minifigure, but he was part of the Lego Dimensions, and I had to get him because it's so cheesy, folks. Was the David Hasselhoff minifigure from Knight Rider?
Knight Rider, yeah.
I love him. He's brilliant. I just love it for the obscure figures that they come at. So I tell you what, actually, sorry, can you tell us a little bit about Dimensions? Because it was kind of a bit before my time. It was as I got it back into Lego, Dimensions was being kind of phased out. So
it's like we have this stage. Every time I'm on, I have something at hand. So that's Lego Dimensions. So you have a portal, and you have this pad. So the figures are on these toy tags. So they use an NFC field, and you put them onto the pad, and then they appear on the game. So they're really good. Like, so you can have, like you had Michael Knight, you have the A-Team, you had what other diverse ones was there? Well, there was all of Chima and Ninjago and E.T. I mean, you can play with E.T. in your game. You get the minifigures, and then obviously when the game died off, you still had these cool minifigures. And Sonic the Hedgehog is like, what, €80 or dollars now? It's pretty cool. It's all great. And then that's just the USB into the thingamajigger. So they're the three main characters you get. So you get Wild Style, Batman, and Gandalf.
I tell you what, the Gandalf looks really cool. That's Gandalf the Grey, is it not?
Yeah.
Ah, fantastic. Look at that, folks. I tell you what, can I have a look at that portal that you've got there, mate? Because that looks fantastic. That's really cool. I like that. That looks like, you know what that would look good in? You could modify that, mock it up a little bit, cross it over. Solo, what's the name of that that thing from Return of the Jedi? The Sarlacc pit?
Sarlacc pit, yeah.
Sarlacc pit, that's the one. Mix that with that. What do you get, folks? I tell you what you get. You get yourself an upside-down dimensional gate thing from Stranger Things. Anyway, talking of strange things, Matt, what are you drawing down there? It looks phenomenally detailed.
Oh,
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving that.
Let's see if anyone can pick it.
It's an AT. Oh, that's brilliant.
That was really nice, Matt.
Yeah, it's just I wasn't sure what to do, and then when jumped on the stream, Solo had the AT-AT, and I thought, you know what, I might go and draw an AT-AT with a bit of detail.
Very nice.
Who's going to finish first?
I tell you what, Solo, play your cards right. You might have yourself a thumbnail made there, mate. I'm liking that, Matt. Honestly, that is gorgeous. The mechanisms around the legs and the sections in between the legs is absolutely spot on.
Yeah, doing it, just looking at the Ralph McCurry original concept art. So before they did anything, looking at that stuff. So yeah, no, it's cool. Just something quick. Hopefully, get it done during the stream.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's brilliant. It's beautiful, Matt. I do like your detailed stuff. I really do. I know you're very fast and quick at your art, but I do very, very much like your detailed stuff. Because, I love detailed artwork, and I always think maybe because of the kind of job I do, folks, that the devil really is in the detail. But yeah, let's see what's going on out there. Don't forget, folks, I'll keep saying this every half an hour or so. Please do check out my panelists that's in here today. The details will be in the description below, and if they're not there now, they will be straight after the stream. They really will be. If you happen to be watching this on catch up, if that's a thing. But yeah.
Hi, Nolig. Hello, Nolig.
Who's that? Who's you saying hello to there, Si? Who have I missed?
Nolig Fox O'Connor. He's saying hello to me.
Oh, I see. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Good to have you here.
I got a message.
Oh, I see. Well, I thought. Hit the bricks says great drawing there, Matt, as well. We're getting, there's lots of love in the chat for your artwork tonight, Matt. There really is.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Just Build It says that AT-AT is so cool. It really is. That's on Instagram. Something about this. Did you make the news about it? Because I'm so. What's this? What have I missed, Brixto Studios? Ash Flash. What's he saying on Instagram at the moment? What's going on out there? Tell us what's going on out there, folks, because it's like the world of news freezes for us while we're on the air.
I think there's a new Bookbeat Brickheads, and I can't remember who else. Bookbeat and somebody else, but I don't know if is that the one he's talking about. Otherwise, I've said something I shouldn't have.
Oh, it might be. Hey, Tech Productions, good to see you, mate. I don't think I said hello to you yet. Happy New Sets Eve. It is. It is. Well, I tell you what, folks. I'm just gonna pop out because I need to get a colder drink. I'm going to leave you in charge, Si, if that's okay with you, mate. So if anyone's got any questions, direct them at Si or Solo Brick Builders, your man for. Well, I tell you what, folks. It's as simple as this. If you want to know anything about Harry Potter, you've got the Daily Brick. You've got SaraStarBricks. If you want to know anything about Ninjago or Doctor Who, we've got Titanium. And if you want to know anything about Star Wars, Solo Brick Builder. If you want to know about anything else,
weird thing.
And if you want to know anything about art and some classic UCS sets, Matt is your man. But anyway, folks, I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. I'm just going to go and sit in a bucket of ice for 1 moment. I'll be back in a tick, folks.
Right, so I just want to say hello to Just Build It, and you can go for that, Darren. Now, I
was going to say, shall we cause some problems now? Shall we cause some trouble?
Yeah.
Well, the cat's away, the mice will play.
We'd all turn around backwards. So when you I could just see the back of our heads.
Or we just all hold still like it's frozen.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm up for that. If everyone else is game, I'm game.
Just depends on whether he's got it on speaker or where he can hear what we're just.
Yeah, you probably hear everything we're saying.
In which case, he just sits there looking at the screen. I wonder how long they can hold it for.
Hey, Bricks Toys. Bricks Toys has a really good channel. I like his channel. Just discovered him during the week. He popped on Discord.
What's his name?
Bricks Toys.
Bricks Toys. Yeah, I'll check him out.
Do you know him, Lex?
Yeah, I think he popped up in my stream early this morning.
Yeah, he just joined the Discord, so he was probably seeing the links there.
Exactly. I was going to say, you're welcome for the advertisement.
Hey, Hope Castle. Hello.
We always appreciate it, Sarah. I mean, that was the thing yesterday. So, like, okay, Thursday night, Sarah's going to be on. You go on the Discord. No, she's not there. And there's next to nobody else. It's like, what?
Hey, breaking it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Chris.
Yeah, congratulations, dude.
Well done. All round of applause.
That's awesome. Yay.
Now you can earn 1 penny a video.
Honestly, in my opinion, the biggest perk of hitting 1,000 subscribers is that community tab, because there's so many things that I have to include in my videos because I need to say them, but it shouldn't be there, and it's so better fitted for a community tab. So that's something I'm looking forward to reaching in the future.
Is the community tab 1,000 or 10,000?
It's 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
It must be confusing. Oh, was it Super Chat that was 10,000?
Yeah.
Is Super Chat 10,000? I don't know.
I think 10,000. I think 1,000. I think 1,000 kind of opens up everything, I think.
I think Super Chat.
The only things that you can unlock are 1,000 is Super Chat, and
I think you still got to get the minutes in, though. Well, not minutes, hours. Yeah. You still got to get the hours in. You don't get that. You don't get nothing.
And then when you hit 100,000 subscribers, you get that check next to your name. But I think that's the only things that Like the only difference is to your account as you get more subscribers.
Yeah.
Oh, and you then get the silver play button, and then obviously the gold one at $1 million. But yeah.
The woodshop teacher says, "Well, Darren, Solar Brick Builder, you don't need to pretend to freeze. That's just coming to you."
You know, it just was because my internet just crashed just a second ago. Hopefully, I played it out. No one noticed.
I didn't notice. No.
No, I played it out. Woo! Yeah, yeah.
Have you
I'm
been
having
on
a lot of issues.
Hey, Ben's Brick Designs. Welcome, welcome.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
So, how far are you getting titanium?
Bro, I'm almost done.
Oh, come on.
Did you? I love the. Have you compared the two telephone boxes together yet? I know you're just building that one, but with the other one with the what's that one? That's with the doctor pack in the.
No, I don't have the doctor pack, unfortunately.
Pretty good. The panels are printed with the police logo on it.
Yeah, that's one I need to get.
And what were you going to say, Lex?
I was just going to say, so Bricks Toys had asked if being a guest on StreamYard gives you YouTube hours. Only hosting does that.
Yeah.
But what's nice about streaming is you can really get a lot of hours through it. Especially if you're like Cece and you run a 12-hour stream. Oh man, I'm curious to see how many more hours she got through that.
Yeah, me too. What happened to Greg? Greg's gone to put himself into a big bucket of ice. Oh,
I have. I'm here. I'm here. Never fear. Greg is here. Oh no, and I forgot to put my glasses on. That's weird. How are we all doing anyway? Here we go. Got a nice Sprite. I'm into Sprite, folks. I'm trying to cut down on the Coca-Cola, especially the amount of caffeine that I drink in coffee and stuff like that. And well, Solo, I can see you blinking. And Si,
It was his idea. It was all his idea.
I said it was pretty good. That was working. That was. I was like, Si looks like he's gone, and I looked down because I thought, oh,
yeah, I saw that. Go there.
Solo's like this, and I just saw him go.
Yeah, I got sweat like dribbling down in my eye. I was like, I can't get rid of it. I don't want to move.
How are we doing anyway? How are we doing? What have we got in the chat? So I've spotted a couple more people have popped in. Who have we got out there? What beautiful people have we got out there in the chat land at the moment? Hey, we've got Brick in it. I was just saying earlier on, Chris, how wonderful your channel. Obviously, that you've hit 1,000 subscribers, which is fantastic news. And very well deserved, everybody. But also, Chris, if anyone wants to know anything, and I mean anything about Super Mario, then Brick and It's channel is the channel to go to, along with, of course, Connor. So you've been covering a lot of Mario this week. What's your tell me what your thoughts are on Mario, and do you think it's going to be successful, mate? From what you know.
Okay. When I heard about it first, I thought I'm going to get all of these, and I pre-ordered the starter course, and then I decided this isn't for me. I'm not going to get it. And that echo's not from me. And then I decided, when I saw this Goods video, I said I'm going to actually pre-order this and get it. So yeah, for me, it's something. The starter course is something I want because Mario's in it and the technology's in it. For younger people or Mario or Nintendo enthusiasts, they're definitely going to get it. It's not something you can actually, unless you've got a big place to display. So it's not really a displayable thing, right? But I think it's brilliant. If you look at it from a person who's going to play the games and grew up with them, you're going to love it. Someone like me, I didn't have a Nintendo, I had a PlayStation, so it's not my go-to thing. But yeah. I want to get involved. I really do want to get involved. I think.
Yeah. And I tell you one thing that I'm particularly looking forward to getting it is the TV. The television is fantastic. I'm not quite. I think on the box it says something about authentic crank or something like that for a TV, and I'm thinking 70s and 80s. I don't remember there being a crank on the TV.
I got that TV, crank it up, come on.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't know maybe that was a thing in the Netherlands or something. I really don't know. But
I don't know. We did see a black and white TV, as you probably did, Greg, and there was no crank on it. We did have a TV look like that one, and it was a Sony, and but I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, the crank needs to be there. I think there's going to be some pros and cons with this crank, which I've definitely, I'm getting some vibes on at the moment. But I'll know, hopefully, I'll know all about that tomorrow, because hopefully roughly this time tomorrow, I might have built it. So if all goes well, it depends. Because I might I'm thinking of doing a bit of a vlog as well, just simply through the fact of being at the Lego store first thing on a Saturday morning on what is going to be, of course, folks, Super Saturday for us Lego peeps out there. Bricking it, you're spot on there, mate. Now, I've got to say, the TV sticker is meant to be very authentic, and there's a particular date on it as well, which apparently corresponds with something called a Famicom or something. I forget exactly, but it was the predecessor. I know it sounds a bit like when you get, but it's the predecessor to the Nintendo, and also as well, there's a sticker that goes on the cartridge as well. But apparently, Chris, you'll know this more than anybody I know, because I never had a Nintendo, just like Si over here. The stickers actually looks authentic because they were actually applied with stickers. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So what did Doc Sampson say? Aren't they pre-applied factory stickers? No, they're not pre-applied factory stickers. I think there are some pre-applied factory stickers with the Super Mario sets.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, the barcode scanners.
All right, I need a little bit of educating here, because I know Chris has definitely featured this set on his channel. So tell me, right, what are these Super Mario blind bags then? What are they all about?
Yeah, so they just basically give different characters for Mario to face and interact with. So, and they're only they should retail for $5 in the United States, but I found one for $4 at Target yesterday or 2 days ago. So that was pretty nice to get.
Yeah, that is good.
They have almost all of the sets except the starter course, which was interesting to see.
Yeah, and when I get that tomorrow, it comes with Chris. Sorry, Chris. I know I'm going to be picking on you now for Mario. So it's in there, folks. I need to get answers out of him. I thought, and so you might know this as well. So tomorrow, when I get the Super Mario Starter Pack, apparently it comes with another small set.
Yeah.
I thought there might be a poly bag that comes with it as well, but apparently there isn't, according to the Lego shop iPhone. But do you know the difference?
I couldn't get a straight answer out of them about the poly bag, but I think it's one of those things where there's multiple gifts with purchases, because I think there's another one where if you spend over 65 in a particular range, it's like a kid's school, back to school type thing or something or other as well. Okay. We'll find out tomorrow.
So, in the United States, I know there's a day where you get this promo set as well as the poly bag. I don't know if that's the same in the UK, but there's a calendar that was released. So I guess tomorrow, if you can see a Lego store calendar that says what's upcoming for promos and stuff like that, you might find your answer there. And if you see that you could get a couple promos with it in like a week, you might want to wait to get them.
I'll be getting as many promos as I can. Titanium, hold that thought for a minute, because that looks amazing. Si, so tomorrow, where are you going to get your Lego, and what are the possibilities of you getting promotions with that as well?
Yeah, I'm going to Smith's, and the promotion is the polybag. Apparently, it's on their website, and I pre-ordered it, and hopefully I do get it, because I ordered in the shop rather than online, because I didn't want to have to wait. So the polybag is the one that you guys, I think, found in Target and places over in the States. So I'm happy with something that's free.
Well, yeah, definitely. If you get anything free in life, especially when it comes to Lego, grab it while you can, as I say. What else we got going on here? Let's Sarah. How's your build going at the moment?
Not so great. I lost a 2x4 blue piece, so I can't find it. I have no idea where it is.
Okay.
I need another one of these for the top of it, so I skipped ahead and I was working around it. But
that
now
looks like it's going to have lots of tiles or something applied to it. It's well. Sorry, I need someone technical, folks. Now, those bricks that you've got there, Sarah, you get those in like brickheads. Loads of brickheads have those. What are those bricks particularly called? Anyone on the panel? What are they called? Those?
They usually call them snot bricks, so stud's not on top, of course.
Isn't it the best name?
Snot. Yeah.
Snot.
Snot. Yeah.
Snot.
Snotty Lego.
I have no idea where this piece went. I'm super sad. Oh.
Okay, are you able to put a different 2x4 brick in there? Because it might be one that you don't see. It might be one that's
Yeah.
Did someone say generic bricks in the house? Hey, generic. There you are, my friend. Good to see you. How you doing, my friend? What's the weather like up north at the moment, folks? Because, Chris, I know if it's a hot day and you're in that loft, it will be hot up there, my friend. It really will be. It's silly hot. Anyway, we've got Brick Clicker in the house as well. All of a sudden, we're getting people coming in from Manchester. It's fantastic. Actually, folks that are up in Manchester, tell me, I hear down here in London that they're locking down Manchester again, like they did in Leicester.
Isn't it great that it's Greater Manchester locking down, not the whole of Manchester, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't think it affects Generic because I think Generic is in a different location. But
yeah, he's in the West Country, isn't he? Generic stud, isn't he?
Yeah. Where is Monty Polybag?
He's just outside my homeland.
Who are
And I think they've also decided to do something like they're locking down bowling alleys now. Apparently, can't go and use those.
Oh, wow.
I'm starting to get lockdown fatigue. I really am, honestly. Looking at it says it's insane here. Yeah, in regards to the heat, I think that is, folks. Honestly, I went up in my loft earlier on for about 10 minutes, and I just stood there, folks. And I was just like, I'm gonna have to have a bath or something now because it was actually baking. I remember when I first moved into this house, one of the first jobs I did, and I don't really know why I did it anyway, was to take out all the old. Oh, that was it, yeah, because there was a tank up there. So I had this great big water tank up in the loft. So back in the 70s, folks, when the UK discovered central heating, everybody seemed to put giant water tanks up in their loft, which of course caused all sorts of problems because the ceilings would sag and it caused issues like that. So in hindsight, they shouldn't have done it. But anyway, they did, and that's that. But anyway, we took out all the tanks and everything like that. And whilst I was up there, I was taking away all the insulation that was up there. And I tell you what, folks, it was so hot. I was wearing like plastic gloves, like you use for when you're doing washing up and that, just to protect you from all the horrible fibrous of all the insulation. Yeah. And honestly, I just had water dripping out of my hands. It was so warm. It was insanely hot. It really was. Brooklyn is saying, he needs to get his NES as well. He's going to be getting that, so that's good. Yeah, that will go brilliantly with all your Super Mario stuff, mate. We've got Finland Bricks in the house. Hello, Finland. I haven't seen you for a few weeks, my friend. Good to see you here. And Brickinit saying he's having an early night. I know Brickinit, you start early in the morning because he's going to be down to the Lego store as well, folks, and he'll be streaming tomorrow as well. I think he's kicking off around 4ish tomorrow. So do check him out for that. Obviously, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well, folks. And but yeah, there's going to be tomorrow's like Super Saturday, folks, and everybody who's anybody in YouTube land will be streaming at some point or other. Actually, Solo, have you ever streamed at a weekend? I know you'll be joining us on the weekend, but do you actually? Have you actually ever done a stream by yourself on a Saturday or Sunday, or do you?
Yeah, man. I used to back in the day. I think only last year. Let me bring the camera up a sec. I used to stream every weekend, every Saturday, about 8 o'clock until 11 o'clock. Used to stream every Saturday. But yeah, I just kind of, work took over, and I just kind of sort of stopped. I don't know why. I've never managed to get myself back into that routine again at doing it.
I like doing the random ones on Saturday. I really do. But you know, there's only I only have so much time for streaming. I'm trying to push out more Lego content, like the popping poly bags and reviews. I'm trying to do more reviews these days and kind of refine the way I do that. And the popping poly bags helps with that. And of course, I did this one earlier on, folks. Earlier on this week. It was so earlier on this week. It was technically the end of last week, which is of course this bad boy here, the Mandalorian, as in that there. So yeah, there's the Mandalorian looking rather cool. It's got a blooming excellent rifle on the back of him there. Look at that. That is awesome. That is I call it the disintegrator. It's got a nice visor as well. The light. See the way the light catches that visor. That look good. That's fantastic. That is. And the other thing that you get with this, of course, you get this. I didn't know what to call it. I call it a crib. Should I call it a pram? So anyway, I'll call it a hovering crib. And that is actually a really nice build, and it was quite reminiscent of the Monkey King Nimbus cloud, as Chris calls it, which I think is a jolly good name. And then, of course, you've got the baby Yoda, aka the child, which has got the most ginormous ears on it that I've ever come across. In fact, his ears are about 4 times the size of Yoda's, and that's kind of his ears down because he's been told off to stop twiddling with the instruments on the Razor Crest, and that's them there with his ears up, looking a bit more perky. I'm sure you would all agree. But yeah, that's him. And I tell you what, folks, I built that. I've got to say, I enjoyed every minute of it. It was a good little build, that one. It really was. I recommend that one. And I'm going to try and get the Monkey King brick heads tomorrow. So talking of tomorrow, let's have a chat about tomorrow. Who is on this panel? And I'll start with you first, Si. Who is buying something tomorrow? And what are you going to buy? And could you be tempted to get something else? Si?
I am for definite getting the Mario Starter course. Not just because I'm going to be on with you. It's the one kind of thing that I think is necessary. One I want. Looks great. And then obviously the 501st Battle Pack, because it's just awesome. Like to get it and to have one, and it's going to be cool. And yeah, there was a load of other things I was going to get on day one. I'm going to wait till during the week because I can make some videos out of what I'm getting tomorrow. Yeah, so that's the Razor Crest is definitely one when I get my hands on it. But I'm going on about the Buzzard a lot, and I can't wait to get that.
Yeah, that does look good. And of course, that comes with the those 2 fantastic Kylo. I said the Kylo Ren, the Knights of Ren minifigures. Course, which I'm sure if Chris is still, because Chris has said he's off to bed. Chris, it's 9 o'clock. That's way too early. It's still daylight here in England. But anyway, if he's listening,
well, he lives in Manchester. It gets dark up there quite quick.
He probably had to. Maybe that dark in Manchester. 3 hours away.
He probably had the sun for like 4 seconds. It's disappeared and started raining again. You know what it's like up north.
But yeah, I tell you what, I'd like to see if Chris is there. I'd like to see him do. And I was thinking of doing it myself, but I think he'd actually do a much better job than what I'd do at it. And that is a comparison, the worst to first, because the worst to first is his thing that he does, of the Knights of Ren figures. I think that would be quite cool.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I do like watching his worst to first. I've got quite a few. I was actually looking at this. I've got about 6 series of the minifigures. I've just collected them through the last couple of years. So not that I'm going to do a worst to first or copy him or anything like that, but I've got to say I might crack open the Ninjago series I got from the movies. Anyway, sorry, I nearly forgot. Titanium. The Titanium and his TARDIS. Tell us about this. I want to know all about the build, and did you like it? Because I've got to say, that looks magnificent.
Yeah, it's really great. And then the TARDIS, you can pop off the top, lift up the police box signs on the side, open up the back.
No way.
And connect it to the control room. Unfortunately, the doors on the front do not open up, and I'm going to try and modify it to do that. And then you have the control room, which doesn't really do much. It's just a place to stand around, but it looks really nice.
Do you know, I genuinely didn't know it did that. Oh, that has made me want it even more now. Did you enjoy the build though? Did you like it?
Yeah, build was really interesting.
Is it worth the money? Because you paid a little bit more for it, didn't
Yeah.
you? Because it's a retired set now.
Yeah, it was worth it though.
Good. I got to say that does look good. Anyone out there in the chat? Have you built this set? Are you into Lego ideas? Because I got to say, I really like my Lego idea sets. I really do. They are very uniquely different.
Same here. I mean, I don't know anything about Doctor Who, but it's really nice to get just random sets from weird licenses that otherwise wouldn't have probably been made. That's what I also liked about
Absolutely.
random things. It's not something maybe Lego planned on doing, but it's something we get because they approved the set. So it's always nice to look forward to builds and being like, oh, this new theme is we could get from Lego Ideas and stuff like that. And then sometimes
it's really weird to me that this one isn't an idea set, the Stranger Things one.
It would never be an idea set. The classification for Lego Ideas is not to be anything too horror orientated. So actually, Stranger Things would never actually make it through to even be classified as a Lego Ideas set, just simply down to the fact of the story, the backstory to it. But it doesn't stop Lego. If Lego think that they can make some money on a particular set, then they will do so.
Is that true? They're really not allowed to do horror?
Nope. Yeah, horror is something they can't do anything that's inducing aggressive feeling and something like that. There's something in their ethos. So Lego Ideas ethos is actually very different to Lego themselves. They're quite different, but that's a fact. It's a fact. Read the small print on the Lego Ideas site. And
I had no idea. I'm gonna have to look into that because that's very interesting. It means that it eliminates a lot of things like that.
Yeah. In fact, there was someone in the chat tonight that was saying that they had their idea set rejected because I'm not particularly sure why. I didn't quite catch what they said, but I did see someone saying they got rejected. Who else we got in the house here? The stream is absolutely going like a good one tonight. It really is. Tech Productions is there, but I just saw. There he is. There, Buttshop 2021. I am a shadow banned.
Hey, Buttshop.
Am I shadow banned on this channel yet? No, you're not banned at all on this channel. What else we got going on there? Did I see Buttshop? Did I see I Need the Hidden Castle? Yeah, I got to say I'm with Buttshop on this one. If there's a brilliant looking castle out there at the moment, I have to say, without doubt, the best castle out there at the moment, folks, is definitely the Hidden Side Castle. That looks amazing. Yeah. Is it getting that? Because I do want to get it, but I'm not going to get it just yet. I'll rate you side because I'm seeing lots of Hidden Side behind you there. So tell us a little bit about what you like about Hidden Side.
I love everything about Hidden Side. I love the hauntedness, the spookiness, the odd characters and everything. I'm a big fan of the I keep pointing up there, you can't see it, Monster Fighters. So it's like part 2 I don't have, but I've got most of the Monster Fighter sets, and the castle, this new castle, I'm not going to get yet because I've learned, here's a lesson for you kids, small sets of teams go first. So get all the small sets if you're going to collect something and leave the bigger ones for a little while longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Hidden Side's just great. I mean, forget about the app and technology. We had a talk about this morning on Matt's stream. Forget about the technology and scanning it with your phone. It's still Lego, and you're still going to play with it. And there's cool elements and mini figure heads and stuff. So if you get bored with Hidden Side and you've got a city or something, you can go and put those heads and make zombies and spooky things with your haunted house if you have one, or a section of your city. Make that haunted. And yeah, I love Hidden Side. I love themes like that are spooky. I love Halloween, so yeah, rock on.
Yeah, I think you raise a good point there. Actually, I never really thought about doing something like that, but yeah, you're quite right. If you've got a city, you could have like an almost apocalyptic section of the city where you've got these giant mechs moving around or something like that, and you've got these. It's almost like you could have mechs versus zombies and the hidden side. Yeah. Well, I like the idea of that. That's quite cool.
So, Greg, I know you were talking about cities earlier, and that's really something I want to start doing when I just have, more funds to put towards Lego, stuff like that. But a city is really a goal of mine, and I was thinking with that haunted house, I was going to get the I used to have most of the Scooby-Doo sets, and there's some great Scooby-Doo shows, so I really liked the theme, and it was awesome when Lego made products for the theme. But I want to rebuy the Mystery Machine as well as all of the figures, and then have them like exploring the haunted house, and then not have it like an amusement ride, but more as an actual haunted building in my city.
Yeah, I like the idea of that. I think that the beauty about Lego is that you can do anything you want to it, and it's just nice. It's a nice way. Do you know what, Lego? I think I'm pretty sure people in the panel, people out there in the chat at the moment, you know, the nice thing about Lego is, and there's lots of reasons to love Lego. We all love Lego to for whatever reason we love Lego for. But one of those reasons is definitely that as an adult, as a young adult, as a teenager, as a kid, it is just a really nice way of expressing yourself, and just seeing the world in a way that you maybe want to see it, or just, you know, it's like being an artist, like a Matt Elder over here, folks. It's just a way of getting something out of your head and expressing yourself, and just being around to, you know, do something creative, folks, because honestly, creativity is such a key thing for problem solving. And let's face it, folks, there's lots of problems to solve in this world at the moment, that's for sure. And Lego is just one of those mechanisms that really helps you kind of help just get through the day without standing too deep. And so equally, as much as it can be relaxing, it can be absolutely hell-raising for people like Solo Brick Builder.
Yes,
They completely ruined the chilling out atmosphere I was just creating. What's going on, Polo? What's happened? Oh, look, he's frozen. That looks like a real, and that looks like he's really frozen, Si.
I know, yeah. But Greg, you know, the only one of us that actually has that castle, turns out it's Brett.
Has he?
Brett Spills has it, yeah.
Has he been streaming? I haven't seen Brett do a stream for ages.
You do, Brett, don't you? Yeah. I saw it on one of his on someone's, I think it was Darren's a few days or last week or something. But it's epic.
I see. Yeah, I see. But Brett, I want to know. Oh, there he is over there. I can see him up the top here. So Brett's saying, "Hi, the Hidden Side Castle makes me smile." Weeks later, guys, defo my best buy of 2020. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I tell you what, folks, I really think I will. I will buy that set. Maybe after this week, maybe next month or something like that, because I think every Lego city needs to have a Lego castle in it. I really do think that. I think that's
I was going to build the Lego castle tonight, but I thought, I want to get the 8080 done. So the hidden size castle. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, I'm on a manhunt. So it's.
Okay. Tell me, folks. What is? Hey, look at that! Look, we've got a little sign on there.
Say hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh, hi, Nolig. How are you?
Love SaraStarBricks.
Yeah.
He's a handsome lad, isn't he?
Isn't he? Look at these.
He looks like a little sigh. Oh, it's very nice to meet you. Oh, he is. Look, there he is. Look, there he is. Look at that. Look.
Sorry with hair. My God.
Oh. Nice to meet you, little guy.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Say hi to Darren.
Hi, Darren.
And Sarah.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah.
Titanium.
Hello, Tan.
Lex.
Hello.
And Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Hello.
Hello, buddy.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Nice to see you.
I love you, Sarah.
He said,
Aww. Aww.
Mike, you're out of here by the sound of it, Mike.
Oh, I tell you what, folks. Kids. That's that's one of the lovely things in life, folks. Kids and beautiful. Lovely to have him on. We haven't seen a little Solo today. Is he all tucked up in bed, right?
Yeah, she's all tucked up in bed. Got an early start tomorrow, so yeah, she's all wrapped up nicely, snugged up in bed. Probably going to wake me up probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, so she can get some sleep. So
well, she's going to be excited, isn't she? Because she's off to Legoland tomorrow.
She is off to Legoland. Yes, not for the first time, but I think this is going to be the first time that she's actually going to be able to go on more rides. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it more for her, to be honest. Yeah, I really am, because last time we went on there, we just went on a couple of little water rides and all that kind of stuff, going really slow. But hopefully this time she's that much more taller. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I want to know though, are you going to be vlogging this?
Of course I am. Yeah.
Hey.
Awesome.
I was going to say that's a wasted opportunity if you don't. But
yeah, I freed up some memory on my memory card. I'm getting out there, getting ready to do it. Should be fun.
Yeah, freeing memory. I tell you what, folks, that's a YouTuber's nightmare. Freeing up memory on your memory sticks and running out of space on your hard drives. That is the thing. Let's have another look at this titanium, because this titanium, this is an absolute work of art. I love it. I really do. I'm going to buy one.
Yeah. So they did put the panel. They did put a panel piece with the backwards police box sign to show the entrance of the door, and then a little suggestion of the TARDIS walls. And that works in here all nice.
Just so you know, mate, we do have those in. We do have those still in London. Oh, it does look good. What's the set number for that, my friend?
21304.
Greg's hitting eBay.
I'm looking on Bricklink. 21304. Let's have a look, folks. Let's have a look. Let's see how much. Let's go. Let's do that. I'm just looking online. I'm looking on Bricklink, the wonderful Bricklink, to see how much it goes for. Oh, it's cheap out there.
It's about 100. I think it's about 100 quid. I think it is 120.
Used it's fairly cheap. Let's have a look though. Let's go new.
Get a deal.
Let's see what we get. Okay, yeah, still not too. Incomplete. How can that be new? New but incomplete. Yeah, that's from Russia. So I wouldn't buy anything from Russia. Not that I mind Russia. Russia's a beautiful country, folks. Believe me, it's a gorgeous place, especially in Moscow. Love it in Moscow. I'll tell you a story about Moscow one day, maybe offline. No, you can pick it up for £80.
That's not bad.
Greg, there's one on eBay here for 50 quid.
Is that buy now?
Or best offer.
Hey, send me a link in the chat. Send me a link in the chat.
Well, it is also on bid as well, but you can send over an offer as well.
What, 50 quid? I'll do a bid near. I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
I'm just going to read the description before I send it over, just in case if it's all messed up.
Oh, okay.
There's some really cool Lego Ideas sets. There's this one that it's the exosuit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but and I really like that model, and it's like $20 to $30 US, which is very cheap considering that it's, I don't know what year it's from, but it was really surprising to see that, and that's definitely something I want to get at some point.
Yeah.
If any of you guys have it, let me know how you like it.
I have it on a Built It, and it's awesome. So you get Pete Reed, the designer, and his, I don't know if they're still together, so forgive me. His fiancee, wife, Eve, I think her name was. But it's a really good set, and there's green spaceman in it, the classic spaceman, brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm getting at some point. There's a lot of Lego that I'd like, to be honest.
Yeah. What set was this then, folks? What set was that, Daily?
So this is the exosuit. It's an old Lego Ideas set. I'm going to check what year it's from.
Oh, let's have a look. I'll look it up. I'll Google it. The exosuit. The Oh, I see. Blimey. Simon, you got a good memory. Blimey. That does look cool. Yeah, they're sort of classic-ish spacemen, aren't they? We've got the kind of slightly modern crash helmet. They almost look like a cross between Speed Champions and classic Lego space figures. That looks good, though.
Yeah. And I don't know what the retail price was on it, but considering it's only between $20 and $30, it's really reasonable. I feel like that's close to retail price.
So use it. I think that's been. Oh yeah, that's a second-hand one. That one is solo.
Yeah, second-hand. Yeah, it's second-hand. If you're not interested in second-hand,
price though. But
yeah,
let me have a look. They're going in Ireland, actually, Southern Ireland. You can pick them up for £76.
There is one on here, brand spanking new, still sealed in box, $87.50.
Is that free postage?
That is 99p postage, which is pretty good actually.
What's the point?
Yeah, no point to that. But,
and how much was that? Because you can get one on Bricklink for £79.50, and that's brand new sealed.
So this is $87.50 plus 99p postage.
Okay, so it may work out about the same, I suppose.
You can also make an offer to them as well. They have got that feature on.
Send me the link. Send me the link. I'll make an offer that they probably will refuse, if I'm honest, folks. Let's take a look. Who's building what? Actually, I'll tell you what. Building, drawing. Matt, you're doing some lovely pencil work here. Oh, hold on. I've got that set as well, Si. I've got that one. But I don't know whether I'm going to. Have you built it, Si?
Surprise, surprise.
No, of course he hasn't. He's still finishing off his ice cream van.
No, I went looking for the exo seat there. It's buried in behind, but with other Lego sets. But yeah, no, I kind of forgot I had that that Ecto 1. Like the two Ecto 1 builds, this one and the newer one. They're pretty good.
Now here's a question for you people. Do you think Pokemon is now officially coming to Lego?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Me and you have obviously discussed it, so haven't we? But I was wondering if anyone else starts thinking. Do you think it's actually going to happen, Greg? How about yourself? Do you think Pokemon's coming to Lego?
I think they got their Nintendo route, so I can't see why they wouldn't really bother, really. But yeah, why not?
Yeah.
But I thought that there was that other brand that technically
Mega
had the
Construct.
licensing for
Mega
Pokemon.
Constructs had it, and this is what me and Si were talking about on Wednesday on our stream. Is Mega Construct hasn't made a new set now in like 3 months now, 3-4 months, and and obviously now Nintendo is now done a deal with them. We're kind of reckoning now. Probably, I think we're going to be getting some Pokemon stuff now.
That'd be
I
cool.
would guess come.
Who was it recently that said that Lego actually only could make the Mario stuff, but not all of Nintendo? Somebody mentioned that, and I don't know who it was, but I thought that was quite
I think it was Bricking it, but no, I looked into it. No, it is a fully fledged Nintendo license.
Okay.
Top to bottom, it is a fully fledged Lego license. So I was speaking to my friend who lives downstairs who works in Lego store, in Lego Slough headquarters, and it is a fully fledged license.
Oh, if
it's
that's
just that
true.
they just chose Mario because it was the biggest property.
Yeah,
Which, from
that's
a
true. Though,
marketing
you guys,
point,
I
it
don't
makes
know
a
how
lot
to
of
feel
sense.
about that. Pokemon Lego would be so awesome, but it's also going to be something else that I'm going to really want to buy.
It would be nice to get a minifigure of what's his name?
Ash?
Pardon?
Ash
Mario?
Ketchum?
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a minifigure of Ash.
So one thing that I was talking about on one of my streams last time was that how cool would it be if we got different screen builds for the NES that were just interchangeable, and it would come with a cartridge in a new level, and you could just play through stuff. Think of how
there's no
much
reason why we can't get them or even make them ourselves. Because Matt, you've actually got a Lego Ideas set that kind of uses that same kind of mechanism, doesn't it? For
it's pretty much exactly the same. So they're they're very straightforward to do, and it's just going to be a matter of just straight out tiling it and just figuring out how to do that. So it's as a mosaic, it's pretty straightforward.
And the other thing is, it's $230 and it comes with the television build, the screen, the console, and the cartridge. And you would really only need the cartridge and the screen, so it would be so much cheaper. I'm sure Lego would price it for like, I don't know, somewhere around $100, but even so, that could be a really awesome expansion.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you could expand it by doing as well is making up another control pad for it. I tell you what, folks. Let's see if we can. Should we take a look at it while we're talking about it? Why not?
Sure.
Let's take a look if we can. Let me share on one of my screens. Let's go for the application. So I'm going to do that one. Let's go for a Chrome tab. Let's go over here and let's get this bad boy on the share, shall we? There we go. Look at that. Look, all lined up quite nicely on the left-hand side here. So this is, of course, folks, the Nintendo set. So I'm just going to navigate over to here and can I make it fuller screen? No, okay. Maybe I can do it in StreamYard, make it a little bit bigger. Let's just see if I can. Full screen layout. There we go. So don't worry, folks. We're still here. I haven't disappeared. I haven't turned into Mario or anything like that. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it all there on the side because I think we're an attractive bunch, really. Let's have a little look through, shall we? Let's have a flick through this particular one because this is one of the in things this year. We've got the TV aerial there. We've got this lovely looking old. It's a bit 70s looking, if I'm honest. TV that sits apparently. It kind of sits in a cradle. We've got this great looking sticker here. Well, I tell you what, that's a bad application there. Look at this. Look at the way you put that tile on there. Look at that tile there. It's terrible. That is. Oh, you photoshopped that, wouldn't you, Matt? You wouldn't leave it like that. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about this TV because I've got to be honest. When I was 18, I did the most ridiculous thing in the world, folks. I got married at 19, but at the age of 18, for some reason, I just finished an apprenticeship when I left school at the age of 18. And for some strange reason, I took it upon myself to buy my first house. Now, I was only earning about £11,000 at the time. And for some strange, houses were relatively cheaper, but we'll put it this way, my mortgage was 16%. So anyone out there that's got a mortgage will know that 16% is actually relatively high in the scheme of things. And but the beauty of it was I had a house, but I didn't have anything to put in it, folks. So it was very basic, all the stuff that I had. But I won, I won for £1. I won an old Sony Trinitron TV.
No way. That's pretty cool.
And I tell you what, that Sony Trinitron TV is the spitting image of this TV. And that is the main reason I want this set. Not because of the Nintendo, but actually because of the TV of it. Yeah. And to kind of bring the console aspect into it. When I was a kid, I used to have the PlayStation 1. And all my friends would come over and we'd all play it. And that's the nice thing about being, I don't know, cash strapped, but having friends over. It's all very sociable and stuff. But we used to, play games on it and stuff like that. And Resident Evil 1 and all those classic games. Yeah, they're kind of classic games, And but yeah, it was all played on this Sony Trinitron TV. They had a fantastic picture. It weighed a ton, folks. It weighed a ton. But that is the reason that I personally want to get this set. So anyway, let's dive in a little bit deeper, folks, and we'll go anywhere if anyone particularly wants. So that apparently is the authentic. What do they call that? Lever or something or other they call it. I don't know what's authentic about it, but there we go. They're saying it is authentic, but something that is definitely authentic is this. I mean, that really does look like a proper TV, doesn't it?
Yeah, that sticker was just. It was really funny to see that they added that extra detail. I wasn't expecting to see that, and I saw it in the image, and it's just funny.
And I tell you what, Si, Chris actually said it in in the chat a little bit earlier on. Where is it? The
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is actually what the Japanese Nintendo was called.
Famicom.
That's the one, yeah. And there we go. There's the little blighter, and that's why I've got to get him tomorrow because of this.
If you go down a little bit, scroll down a bit to the front of the TV.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And go down. We'll go down further now. They whimsically put a brand name for the TV, Low Tech. I think that's pretty cool.
I think that's fantastic, and it is low tech, but it was high tech. It was phenomenal. It really, really was. But doesn't it look great? I tell you honestly, folks, they've corrected it there. Look, they've got a nice line going up there on that tile. But so what are these characters called? Is that a Goomba or something like that?
Goomba.
A Goomba. Okay, and what's this character here then? Looks like a turtle or something.
Koopa or Koopa Trooper.
A Koopa Trooper. You're making it up, Matt. You're making it up.
No, I'm serious.
And I tell you what, folks, how much is this element here of Mario going to be worth?
Oh, I'm curious to know that. It's really interesting that it's this crazy shape. If you zoom in on it, I believe there's a image of just it alone. And yeah, it's a really interesting piece. You can see there's just all those little notches in it.
Yeah. I got to say, I mean, I think it looks great. I think it's a great thing to do. I'm surprised they could have made that out of Lego. I'm sure they could have, but maybe they just wanted something spectacular in there.
It needed to be flat to go into the mechanism, into the actual working of the TV.
Yeah. You're probably dead on there. So I reckon it is. The fantastic bit of tubing we've got here, folks. Look at that.
We had a discussion about that, Greg. That tubing, and I haven't seen anything like that.
It's kind of a Technic tube.
Solo tube here. I think it was used in DO, wasn't it? Solo.
Yeah, they use it in DO. They use it in quite a lot of Technic sets.
Looks like some pneumatic piping.
It is. That's exactly what it's called. It's called pneumatic piping.
Okay, yeah. So they've had that since the mid '80s. Then.
There we go. This is it. Look, this is the thing that I read, and I was like, this cannot be true. It says there on the right-hand side with that crank, it says old school rolling mechanism. It's like, what? Okay, it's old school.
I think what they're meaning is like how he jumps around like that. Obviously, it's a platform game, and it's just like a 2D kind of rolling screen. I think that's what they're meaning about.
Right.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's old school for a TV, but no, I get what you're.
No, they're talking about. I think they actually talk about the actual game, not the TV. So as you go along, obviously Mario's a hop, skips, and plumps.
There he is. There, look. I've got to be honest. They could have got someone to do this person's nails as well. They look a bit rubbish, don't they? It's growing in that now. Oh, I can't look at that anymore. Anyway, and there we go. There he is. There. Look at that. I mean, close up, it just looks like, I don't know, it looks like a map of a country that's got volcanic issues, doesn't it? I'm just saying, that's Iceland with a volcano going off or something. But yeah, that is Mario. I want to know how much this part is going to be worth.
Yeah, I'm also curious what people will be pricing the electronic Mario at. He comes in a $60 set. I'm expecting to see people try to sell it for like $40.
Yeah, good point actually. Well, yeah, what is? Do we have a part number even for Mario yet?
No, they don't have any of the Super Mario sets listed on Bricklink.
And you know why? Do you know why I think that is? Because Lego now owns it.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they won't list anything on Bricklink until it's had street date.
Yeah,
so it won't go up till tomorrow theoretically, because they obviously don't want you selling anything beforehand. Which is also how they're locking down anyone trying to sell the off-spray secondhand, because they're basically like, that hasn't had a street date.
What I saw someone do is put it in the custom item section.
Ooh, sneaky.
Yeah.
And the next day it was gone, so either Lego took it down or it sold.
See?
There's a will. There's always a way.
There is. You got to use those loopholes, folks. You really have. But I tell you what, we've all been talking about it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let me come out of this. Let's have a look at hidden side, shall we? Because everybody, I honestly, genuinely think everyone universally likes hidden side. I really do.
I don't have a single hidden side set, but they have some spectacular builds. I mean,
I want that.
so there's that shrimp shack, which I want, as well as the shrimp boat. Both of those just look so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. This is phenomenal. This is Butt Chop. This is for you, mate. Look at this. Look, and Brett. This is. I mean, that's probably the poorest side of it. But look at this element here. I mean, look at that. It's a ridiculous element. There's two giant elements there. It looks like the front of a ship or something. It's massive. And the colours. Look at the colours they've used as well for this. It looks phenomenally good. I tell you what. Who's that? He looks good, doesn't he? He looks like he'd make a good-looking Jedi. This guy, or a Sith. Like that. That's the app. Yeah. Well, anyway, that doesn't matter. Is it the app? Any other good pictures? What about this one here? Well, other than that blooming hand being in the way, it's a nice picture. But yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? Doesn't it look good?
I think it's nice, but I really wish the color scheme was consistent. I don't know. I just kind of have an issue with mostly gray and that bit of tan.
I don't like it. See, I think it. I mean, it always comes down to what you prefer. But I like the color because it breaks it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I would have either rather it be this whole grayscale castle or this a little brighter tan one. That's just the way I see it. Or if it was just the tan was used in a different way, rather than you have one tan tower and another gray tower. Maybe if there was like a strip across the middle where it was symmetrical, I'd be fine with that. But that's just my preference.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you, though, Lex. Looking at it, I didn't notice that before, and now that I'm looking at it and you mentioned that, I'm like, ooh, yeah, that does look kind of weird.
That's what I don't know, and I also just really like, and I know that some people might have an issue with this, but I just really prefer buildings like the haunted house where they're complete and there's like not an open back and it's just a polished, finished building like the modulars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon you could modularize this though. If you bought maybe two of them or something, that would be quite cool.
But this is quite like the schoolhouse, and I think that was a really good set. So
this figure's good. I'm liking this. If anyone wonders whatever happened to Thanos's jewels, there you know. That throne looks fantastic. It's made of bones, everybody. Look at that, it's fantastic. Yeah. That's cool. I'm liking that. His feet. Is it me? Have they done something with his feet? They don't look like Lego feet.
No, he's just he's sitting on a black plate.
Yeah, feet are out. Yeah.
I'm kind of wishing I built that set now you're showing me that, Greg.
I've got to be honest though, this is a stonkingly good set. It's not one I'm going to buy tomorrow, but it comes in close. I've got to say. Let's have a look at. Okay, so we've had a look at Nintendo. We've had a look at Hidden Side. Let's change themes. Let's have a look at a monkey, Greg. I keep going to spell monkey these days. IE, that's annoying. Monkey. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I'm going to try and pick this one up tomorrow, folks, and try and review this for Sunday.
Man, I really like that. As I said earlier, I'm really starting to like brickheads, and this one is no exception. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, I tell you what. If I could recommend one to you to get, Lex, I would suggest to you if you're into DC stuff, getting the Joker that came out in it was in the first lot that came out. He's one of my favorites. He's got the best hair going.
Oh, was that from the Batman movie, the Lego Batman movie?
No, I don't think so. It could have been actually. I don't know too much about it, but the other set that I think is really good, and it's a bit like the Mandalorian set in the sense that you get two figures with it, and that's the Luke Skywalker and Yoda one.
Yeah, I saw. That's one that I have my eye on. There's just so many cool brickheads, and the only one I have is a custom brickheads because there's this set where you can make your own, and it gives you techniques that you can use to make certain elements, and so I just made myself, and that's the only brickheads I have right now.
So let's have a look at this one for Sai. So this is what Sai's going to be buying tomorrow. I've got to say, folks, I am buying it only because for the Super Mario figure. But let's take a look at that in just a tick. Here we go. So this is what's coming out tomorrow. This is one of these sets that's going to be out there tomorrow, folks. Let's put that on full screen for you lovely people out there. Look at that. Now he's actually quite small, I think, Sai, don't you?
Yeah, he's only a little bit taller than a minifigure. Chris compared a minifigure and Mario on one of his videos, and he's not that much taller. A minifigure, maybe a third taller than a minifigure. He's fat though.
It was really nice to see that comparison because that's what made me want to get this. At first, I was like, I don't need that, and now I'm like, you know what? It's not that big, and I think it'd be cool to just test it out, see how I like the function, and especially to have him do the soundtrack for the level as you turn the crank and go through it. So that's a really awesome part. That was really smart on Lego's part to give a draw to the AFOLs for getting this set.
I think I genuinely, you know, sometimes I was never a fan of this when it first came out. I'm kind of, I want to get, the reason I want to get him is just basically to enhance the console that I'm buying. But in all honesty, I think he will do potentially quite well. I think it will be a theme that will go very well for Lego. It'd just be interesting to see how well it sells in the next kind of couple of months or so.
Yeah, and what's nice about good sales on this is it would make Lego, probably it would persuade them to make more sets with Nintendo, and as long as they're selling well, it'd be really nice to just keep getting more sets for the theme. Maybe not all integrated with technology, maybe just some normal sets with figures, but it's awesome.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. At the end of the day, folks, even if you don't like Super Mario, or you think, I'm not going to buy that, and that's absolutely cool, folks. You know, we all like different things from Lego, we really do. But what you have to appreciate is that Lego are trying to do, you know, keep reinventing stuff and making themselves better. At the end of the day, I always think Lego is Lego, and as long as the emphasis is on the Lego and not on, you know, the computer games or something like that, because they're distractions, aren't they? Then I'm all for it personally. I really am. Ninja's in the house. Ninja with the bricks. Good to see you, Ninja, my friends. Great to have you here. And Sai, I need to pick your brains, my friends, because when it comes to Irish names, they can be quite confusing to say. I know someone called Dervla. She's a good friend of mine, and that is a very Irish name. And my ancestors are Irish. McDermott's is my ancestry. So I am only a couple back. My grandfather was he wasn't a priest. He was called he was I forget what he was now. But he wasn't a priest, but he was in he kind of worked in those circles. But yeah, what is I don't even know why I mentioned that, folks. Other than the fact I've got links to Ireland, that's all. Anyway, so how do you pronounce the name? Is it Naleg?
It's Nullig.
Nullig.
Yeah, Nullig.
Nullig. All right.
Sarah, what does it mean?
It's a lovely name and it means Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In Irish, right? It means Christmas. Isn't that beautiful? I love that so much.
Absolutely, without sounding weird, that is absolutely fantastic. What a brilliant name. Well, what a happy name to have.
I know, yeah. Wish I had it.
Was he born anytime around Christmas?
He was due in December and came. He popped out the last day of November.
Sorry,
Which people like that. Lorraine will hate that.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, he was born the last day of November, so he should have been in December. But I mean, they start Christmas in August now, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter anyways. I just love that name so much. It's so cute, and that him coming on is like the best thing that's happened to me all week. I'm not gonna lie, he's so cute.
He is. He got a haircut and everything from it. You know, my mother care used to have a barber in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
when Mothercare were a thing. He used to go there, and now he went to the first ever, his first proper barber during the week, and it was scary. It's scary enough going to the barber, but he had
Yeah, of course.
he had a mask on, and it was all weird, and everyone kept talking about coronavirus, and he was like, oh, but he loved it, didn't you know?
Aw.
He's a very good boy. Yeah.
Did they give him any candy?
I can't remember actually. Lorraine will tell us that, I
They
suppose.
should have given him candy. That always makes it a little less bad.
I brought him those little stars. What are they? The Milky Way stars. He likes those. So
Oh
that's-
yeah.
Oh, who
Aw.
doesn't like that? Great.
yeah.
I think we need to check in with Matt here because he's doing what looks like a wonderful illustration here, folks, of one of my favorite pieces of cinema history from The Empire Strikes Back.
That is
That
so
looks really good, Matt.
Cool. Cheers. Yeah, just trying to get the smoke trail at the top, which is going to be tricky with these markers because they don't bleed nicely. So, but no, it's just a quick little sketch I wanted to do. So,
A quick little sketch. I like the way.
I know that's interesting terminology for that drawing.
Yeah, I just do it together. You know, it's that's like going round to someone at Christmas and having this superb banquet of dinner. And this is, oh yeah, just knocked it up in 10 minutes.
well, to be fair though,
That's brilliant art, that is, Matt. That's fantastic art. It's brilliant. I've been enjoying just watching it. I tell you what, folks, watch this stream back at super fast speed, and you'll see that come together. That looks fantastic.
Oh, that's a good idea, Greg.
And that's it. And you won't have to listen to me quite so much as well.
when I just say quick, it's because like I can spend a couple of months on an oil painting, so it all becomes relative.
Oh wow! And I don't think I've seen any of your oil paintings actually, Matt.
Well, the Joker one and the Flash one, the one that you keep on
they're
saying-
oil. Are they oil? Okay.
Oil, yeah. So they each one of those probably 70, 80 hours. So it's a lot of work. But the finished result is, I love it. So
yeah. Oh, they're brilliant. But what is oil to work with oil, Matt? Is that by its very nature? Does it take a lot longer time to work with?
it depends on your style. Like, there's people who use it like really thick in pesto and they can knock things out in a couple of hours. But then, if you're trying to do something which is more like, the technique I like, which is more of a Dutch Flemish, 1600 sort of thing, it comes together in layers, and it's one of those things like you've probably seen it when you go to an art gallery. There's a certain luminosity and life to paintings, which when you see them on screen or in a book or something, it just doesn't capture that because you just don't get the light going through it. And that's why when you do the layering, it just enables the colors to bounce around.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's cool, man.
So,
yeah, no, yeah. It's genius that you can work with different types of paint and stuff like that. I just wish I had the time to devote to artwork. I used to love art when I was at school, and from time to time, I use being a YouTube channel as a way of expressing myself. So that's quite good in that respect. It kind of helps me. It soothes me in that respect for being able to do that, because the whole YouTube aspect, folks, is a very multi-layered, faceted thing full of skills, and there is quite a lot of art involved in it, really, even coming down to doing stuff like a thumbnail. Titanium, let's see what you're up to, my friend. What's going on here? You were showing us some of these figures. Do you want to? Do you mind doing a comparison between the Doctor Who's? Oh, I like in that that piece that goes around the neck there. I reviewed recently, folks, the Escape from Death Star set. I say recently, it came out 2 years ago, but I did it recently, and it came with that piece on it that Luke Skywalker had. But Titanium, what's your favourite Doctor out of the two Doctors?
Well, I haven't seen much of the 12th Doctor yet, so I would say the 11th Doctor. But I like them both. I think they're both good. Yeah,
they are. They are undoubtedly Doctor Who's. That's for sure. I like it. I like him, the one with the grey hair. I'm liking his costume a little bit better, maybe, because he's got the watch there. I'm liking the watch in the waistcoat. I think that looks very good.
He only has the one face, whereas the 11th Doctor has 2 expressions.
Yeah. I tell you, am I right in saying that hairpiece that he's got is the same as Moff Tarkin?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it, because he looks like Moff Tarkin on a night out on the town or something like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's cool. I do like. She's got, without sounding creepy, she's got really nice prints on her legs. Actually, is that? It almost looks like a tartan.
Tartan skirt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Nice hairpiece as well. Do you like the hairpiece? Right?
Yeah, hairpiece is nice, and then she has alternate face. This face has also been used in a few Star Wars sets too.
Doesn't that actress play Nebula as well?
No, that's Clara, the previous companion to the 11th Doctor, Amy.
Oh, yeah.
She also played Nebula. And then, just for comparison, the 2 different Daleks.
You know what? I don't know if anyone out there's done it, and I'm sure someone must have, but Daleks actually come in all sorts of different colours. And I got to say, I always like the red ones. They were always my favourite colours, the red ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the heavy duty one, that is. It was cool.
Yeah, this is Dalek Sec from the Cult of Skaro, which was early seasons of Doctor Who.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I also have a custom Davros.
I love Davros. Fantastic. And that's a custom. I like his eyes. Look at his eyes. They're golden. Yeah, nice. Doctor. I love it. That's a really good Doctor Who collection you got there, Titanium. Honestly, that's probably the best Doctor Who collection I've ever seen on a stream.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just need the Doctor Who level pack now.
Yeah, I got to say, I am interested in getting that. Maybe it's one I'll keep on the back burner for a little while to get that. Talking of back burners, folks, I know you can't see it at the moment, but I'm watching Matt bringing his picture to life with plumes of fire, I should say. And I'm watching it in a tiny little screen, and it honestly, folks, it's popping like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, it's actually. Do you mind holding up the console to the camera, Titanium? I'm really interested to see that center console. It looks. Do you know what? If ever there was a time, folks, for a brick that lights up, this would be it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's cool. I'm liking that. Now there's a little axle pin there. What else? Or I should say, an axle. What does that actually? If you turn that, what does it do? Or is that just holding the door to it?
Yeah, that just holds the actual police box build to it.
Well, lovely display piece. I'm gonna have to put an offer in on something on there. I do want that. I've got to say, there's me a lot. I sound like a little kid, folks. And I want that. But it's one of those things, folks. When you're a fan of something, and sometimes you got to have it. There's worse things in life, I suppose.
So cool.
Yeah, I love the detail on this particular print here. Got all the words.
What does it say? It says police telephone free for use for public. Yeah, and that is true, folks. It really is. It's free. Is it me or is it incredibly shiny? That they made a really nice job of that.
Yeah, they did really good.
It's a really cool looking set, even with no knowledge of Doctor Who. It just looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that whatever it changes, it's chameleon mode it's got, hasn't it? It just stuck to a police box. I mean, that, folks, when you think that came out in the early 60s, I mean, the sheer genius of in the 60s. I mean, I love science fiction from the 60s and the 50s because it was so. How can I put it? To describe the science fiction from the 50s and 60s it was very unique. Very new. People back then thought that if you went into space, time goes backwards and stuff like that. It was it was a very strange time, but it was a nice time as well for people and stories and stuff like that. And it was, genuinely very creative what people thought things were like, and to come up with something that not only went in time but also space in the fourth dimension and stuff like that. I mean, that's genius for back then. And very exciting, and it's absolutely lovely to see it in Lego form as well. It really is.
It's really good.
I think so too. And have you got that set, Sly? Because I know you've got a few Lego idea sets.
I do.
You do. I'm jealous. I'm gonna have to do my best, folks, and try and get one at some point, because I think it's. I'm sold on it. I've got to be honest. I'm sold on it. I'm feeling all mellow now. I've seen that. I'm like, oh yeah, I really dig the Doctor Who set. That's something good. But anyway, talking of digging, Solo Brick Builder. You look like you're constructing something that would be quite useful for digging. How's it going in your neck of the woods, my friend?
Repetition, mate. It's all about repetition at the moment. I'm building 4 feet, 4 legs, 4 armored platings. Yeah, a lot of repetition going on, mate. So, it's all good, though. It's all good. That's all I can say on it at the moment. And my mind's kind of died at the moment. I'm in full-on zombie mode at the moment. It's like, Technic pin here, Technic pin here, place a brick, Technic pin here. Yeah, that's all I'm doing at the moment.
Oh. Well, we'll start winding down, I think, in a moment, folks. Only because we're just hitting the 10 o'clock mark here in the UK. And I normally like going on for as long as I can. But, folks, a lot of us are going to be up super early tomorrow. And we're going to be streaming tomorrow as well. But we'll let you folks know all about that. What I do want to see, though, is whilst I've been having things on the screen and stuff like that, I've been watching Matt's Technique. And honestly, folks, if you want to know a little bit about applying certain techniques to things, not only just Lego, of course, but art, I've just been watching how Matt's been applying these plumes of almost like a human torch effect here. It's a really nice effect, that is, Matt. I think it's looking really good.
Cool. Yeah, just sort of with this one, I'm literally limited to the colors I have in these couple of marker sets. So I'm just trying to, do the color theory, make the best that I can, and still, have that red flame pop off against the AT-AT and the snow speeder in the front.
Oh, that's pretty.
Looks really nice, man.
That
Really
is
pretty.
amazing. I need that in my life.
I tell you what, they make a lovely print on a T-shirt or something. They really would.
Yeah, I know, right? I just love
it's
this
good
color.
angle.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, wicked. Good choice of colours and everything there, Matt. Very, very super nice, my friend. That's cool. Anyway, so you know what, folks? On that very mellow note, because I can feel the sugar and the caffeine really not me, folks. I really can. I'm about ready to get my head down on a pillow. But no, what it is, folks, we're going to be tomorrow's like a super Saturday of streams. There's going to be all sorts of people streaming here, there, and everywhere. But I'll tell you a little bit more about that as well in a moment, especially where I'm concerned, anyway. And where we're missing someone. Someone's dropped off. Where's he gone? Solo. Where's he gone? Solo's dropped off.
He's been having really bad internet problems all week.
He has actually, yeah. It's been freezing up. Oh, he'll be back in a minute, folks. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Well, look, we've hit that 2.5 hour mark. First and foremost, let's go around the panel, see what everyone's up to this weekend, next week, and what's been coming in and out of their channel. Starting off with you, Si, the lovely Si O'Connor. Tell us a little bit about what you've done, what you've got coming up, and what you're up to.
I have a video coming out tonight about Lego Hidden Side. Is it being cancelled or not being cancelled? And with you tomorrow. And Sunday I might pop on with 5 few minutes. Other than that, I've got some reviews to do. Star Wars, Newton's Build, and madness. Oh, and next week is just going to be buying Star Wars.
Indeed. And are you on a certain stream tomorrow, Si?
I am at 3 p.m. I am back here with Greg on London Bridge for Super Mario Saturday. Yay!
Yeah, indeed. What time is? What does that time translate in Irish time?
3 p.m. Yay!
Hey, excellent stuff. That's good. Just so we're all clear, folks. I love it. No, cool. Honestly, so I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, and it's going to be Brick Hive's going to be here, folks. This is going to be quite a funny one actually, because Brick Hive's going to be joining us initially, and then what he's going to do is then he's going to go out, get his Lego, and then come back again and jump in the stream. So that's going to be quite cool. I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, it's going to be cool. And Solo will be popping in as well, but he'll tell you a bit more about that in just a tick as well. So moving along nice and swiftly. Titanium J52, tell us a little bit about what you're doing, what you might not be doing, what's coming up, what you're building, all that jazz.
Well, I'm working on my review of the Destiny's Bounty and some of the other summer 2020 sets for Ninjago. And also, I recently recorded an episode of a podcast with a friend of mine, SaraStarBricks, which will be going up on his channel at noon tomorrow, noon Central Time, which is a premiere. And it was a pretty fun podcast. We talked a lot of Ninjago and a few other things. So,
yeah. Oh, that sounds good. What's Titanium? What's the name of the podcast again?
I think it's just the SaraStarBricks podcast. It's on SaraStarBricks channel.
All right, cool stuff. All right. Well, you know what? If you want to, please by all means send me a link over Insta or something like that, and I'll add that into the show notes below for you, mate.
All right.
Anyone listening in the future, they'll get it because I always get about 20% extra. There'll be so many people watch tonight, and it's brilliant having you all here and everything like that, folks. But yeah, there's always people that watch it as the week goes on as well. So the streams keep going as they were, which is nice. So let's go down a level. Certainly not going down a league, that's for sure. SaraStarBricks, the wonderful SaraStarBricks. What are you up to in the coming week?
Oh gosh, is it my turn?
You must have streams coming.
As long as I feel like doing it, then I'll be there on Monday. I skipped yesterday, and I guess people noticed, so sorry about that.
Lots of people noticed.
I know, I feel bad.
And you know what? Doesn't it? It always strikes me a bit strange when I don't actually do a stream on a certain day that I'm used to doing, like Sundays. I did a few Sundays. It was only because I was doing them with like Doc Sampson, and I obviously do these ones with Chris every now and again as well. But it just feels odd when I've got a full day of the weekend where I'm not actually doing any streaming. But
yeah, I mean, it felt kind of weird, but I really needed the break, so I just took a nap and I slept a lot, and it was really nice.
Yeah, well, that's cool. And I'll tell you what, a good night's sleep is very important to anyone, especially making you feel better and stuff like that. There is nothing like, it's almost like there are two things in life, folks. Actually, no, there's three things in life that is fantastic medicine. One, obviously Lego. I'd be denying myself happiness if we didn't have Lego in our lives. Two, a good night's sleep, right? And three, laughing lots. I always think laughing is a good medicine in life.
Oh, I agree so much, Greg. If I don't laugh in a day, I feel like it's a bad day.
Yeah, indeed. We should always have laughter in our lives. I really genuinely think that, folks. So, who can I ask next? The Daily Brick. Your debut is coming into the twilight of the stream now, my friend. It's been great having you here. It really has. Tell us a little bit about your channel, what's coming up. What kind of stuff you have in the pipeline, all that good stuff that we love to hear.
Thanks. It was really nice to be here. I really appreciate watching these, so it was nice to join the conversation. What's coming up for me? I don't know. I'll probably be doing a stream. I usually stream on Tuesdays because no one else streams those days, so I don't have to worry about time frames or anything. I'm still just putting out content Monday through Friday. I'm not expecting to get anything tomorrow because I have no clue what we'll be getting in the United States. But there's really not much else to look forward to that's unexpected. looking forward to your stream tomorrow, Greg.
Oh, I've got to say honestly, Daly, it's been fabulous having you on. Really, a superb debutant, my friend. You really are. So let's go there. Matt still looks like he's curling in like you wouldn't believe, folks. And I'm loving that blue effect in that as well, Matt. It's a real kind of gives it a real oily petroleum sort of explosive look. I'm liking that. We've got someone new in the channel. Jesse's Brick Galaxy. Jesse's Brick Galaxy. So nice to have you here, my friend. It's genuinely a pleasure to have someone new out there. It's been lovely to have you here. I can only apologise, my friend, that we are winding down the stream right now. But who should we go to next? Matt, we'll come to you last, because I think just to give you a couple more moments if you want to do anything else to it. Here's a man that not only got 2 human legs, my friends, he's actually got 4 AT-AT legs as well, coming out of his chin by the looks of it.
Oh, wow.
So Solo, what things have you got coming up this weekend, and what special things is happening on tomorrow evening?
Right, yeah. So there's tomorrow for me is a very busy day. So tomorrow my building in a park is actually going to go live today because I've had to pause the upload onto YouTube today because I've been lazy and I haven't finished building it. So I built a Lego set in the park, so that's coming out tomorrow. Also, I'm going to be down at Legoland tomorrow, so there's going to be a vlog coming out. And not only that, I'm going to be with London Bridge Bricks tomorrow. Hopefully, for as long as my signal holds up, you're actually going to, if I'm still not there, I'm going to be here, sitting here, or I'll be in Legoland streaming live. So that should be interesting. So make sure you jump in to keep an eye out for that one. See if I can actually do it.
And is there anything else happening tomorrow?
You want me to announce that, do you?
Well, you don't have. I've announced it already on Instagram and Twitter.
I see you have. Yes. So yes, tomorrow we'll be going live as well. A very new, what are we calling it? Like a round table.
It's a kind of a podcast, round table podcast.
A round table podcast. A very grown-up discussion on Lego, I might say, featuring myself, the young London Bridge Bricks over there, Coconut Brick Studios and Brick Hive, where we kind of sit around and talk all things Lego throughout the month. And we're going to be doing it from individuals. Hang on a second, let me get these legs out of the way, they're annoying me. So we're going to be doing jumping from channel to channel. So it's not just going to be on Brick Hive's channel. Next month, I think, is your one next month, isn't it, Greg? And then that's how we're going to be rolling. So we're going to be circling it around 2 by 2 at the end of every month. There will be a podcast at the end of the month, all things Lego, and just having a laugh with it as well. It's absolutely great. It really is. So please go over to Brick Hive's channel tomorrow. Has he put what time it's coming out tomorrow?
I think it's coming out 6 p.m. UK time tomorrow. 6
p.m. and it's going to be premiered as well, isn't it? So
we'll be there premiering it. So it'll be coming out just after I've streamed tomorrow, and it'll be 6 p.m. UK time, folks, and obviously 1 p.m. EST USA time. So moving on, I'll speak a little bit more about that in just a tick as well to announce it. Matt Elder, aka Family Brick Bridge. What have you got there, Family Bricks? That is, folks, a wonderful piece of art we're seeing there.
Something like that. Yeah, I mean, I still tweak a few little things, but yeah, idea was just to get it done during the stream, so start to finish, and yeah, cool. It's been fun. I think it's the first time I've ever done an AT-AT proper, so.
Me and you need to have chats, my friends.
Yeah, I think it's. Judging by the way Solo's building his AT-AT, I think it's the first time he's done one of them as well.
No, not the first time I've built this.
Matt, honestly, I really love the detail in that. It looks fantastic. And blimey, I tell you what, you want one of them. I'm going to have a nightmare tonight about one of those kind of treading on me or something like that. Looking at it from this angle, it's phenomenal. I love it. Is it me? I'm just throwing it out there, folks. I don't know if you. I always see things a bit strangely in the sense that I kind of imagine pictures out of things. if you look at the bottom of the snow speeder, does it look like he's yawning? Can you see that? I'm just going to leave it there for you, folks.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
The Yawning Snow Speeder. What a great name for a channel, Matt. The Yawning Snow Speeder. I like that. But that is a beautiful set. Do look out for Matt on Instagram, folks. Honestly, his artwork is phenomenal. He always throws out his artwork, and he's even done a stream today with Kevin Hinkle. So check that out. I mean, my God, you got 2 for the price of 1 there, including some serious MCing by Doc Sampson as well.
Oh, yeah, that was great with Doc. So, yeah, coming up on my channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. New York time, I'm doing a live interview with the first Lego Master winner in the UK, Nate Diaz. So, if anybody's got any questions or anything like in the chat or want to ask questions, come along to the chat and you can do it that way. Otherwise, obviously, be on replay. And then next week, it'll be the usual Friday morning, 11 a.m. UK time, East meets West. And yeah, some other videos maybe during the week. Because it looks like we at the beginning of the year did the House of Dots. And it looks like there's going to be an extension to that being done now. And we're actually allowed to talk about it. So probably find out more details late next week or early the week after. So lots happening.
Oh, very good. That'd be good. That'd be brilliant. Yeah. So good for London A-folds, that's for sure. But yeah, no. If there's anything I can do to help in that, Matt, do let me know. So yeah. But Matt, everybody was involved with the original House of Dots. Was it this year or last year? Was it end of last year?
January, February this year, around that time. So yeah, close enough.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's. Because I went to that. I went on a Friday night, actually, over at King's Cross. And, God, I had such a good time there, I did. That was back in the days when I used to do the LBB news, folks. That was of course, today, if I did that, I'd probably book it or something like that. But no, that was, it was, again, we're talking about art, Matt, but that literally was a house made of art, wasn't it?
House, yeah, with all the dots and everything in there. So, yeah, it's basically the short version of it. After they had it in King's Cross, it went into storage. Got smashed up, and then also too they want to redesign part of it, so they're doing that, and then it's going to go on tour worldwide.
Yeah, oh, that's brilliant. I tell you what, folks, it's made of all like ship containers and stuff like that, so it should be pretty easy to transport it around. Is it still going to be influenced by is it Camille Walala?
Yeah, because obviously since her she's got a much better idea in terms of the can and can't be achieved with the thought. She's done redesign and all that, and much like what we're saying, because it wasn't shipping containers, now designing it very much so that it can be transported easily around the world, so other people will be able to go through and have a look at it. So yeah, it's going to be out there, and it probably have a lot more details next week. But that's coming, and we can talk about it. So it's great.
Well, fantastic. All right. Well, that sounds like you're going to be a busy bee, Matt. That's for sure. Which is good stuff. So yeah, that's it. Well, coming up from I'm the last one, folks. I'm the last man standing. Coming up from London Bridge Bricks next week, there's going to be another magazine, Titanium. You might be interested to know. I'm going to be doing a magazine next week, special one actually. I say Titanium. Titanium's Ninjago. That's coming out the week after. Sarah, you might be interested in this one because my review magazine next week. And I seem to be doing them weekly at the moment, folks. It's going to be Jurassic World.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's going to be. I'm going to be building a really cool foil bag that comes with this, as well as obviously reviewing the magazine. But here we go. This is Chris Pratt in
yeah.
Lego.
I like that guy.
Yeah. Sarah, to put it mildly, folks, she's got a soft spot for Chris Pratt, and the fact that he's in a Lego mini figure form is pretty cool.
That's a great figure, Greg.
Yeah. So no, and he is a cool one. Oh, there he is. Solo's back. So that's coming up on. That'll probably come out Tuesday, actually, the magazine, and then on Thursday there'll be another. Popping Polly bag review. This time it's going to be very Star Wars centric, folks, and I get a sense there's going to be a bit of Clone Wars involved in it, but that's a poly bag coming up from that. And then obviously, and the reason I've got no big review coming out this week is because tomorrow I'm going to be streaming with Sire, with Solo, and Brick Hive, and it's going to be all about a sort of Super Mario Nintendo, because I'm going to buy one of the main sets I'm going to buy tomorrow, or the main set I'm going to buy, I should say, is going to be the Super Nintendo set. So I'm going to be constructing that through the day, and then we're going to take a 2 and a bit hour window out of the day, folks, and we're going to be streaming. And I'm going to be streaming with Sai, who's going to be building Super Mario. I'll be building the Nintendo console. Wish me luck on that one, folks. Hive's going to be building whatever Hive can get his hands on, and Solo will be building, I guess, Star Wars, but potentially Solo. I think he'll be doing some Star Wars stuff.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
That is coming along really well. And do you know what? That's actually constructed exactly the same way as the custom one that I did. It'll be interesting to see what you think about that. So, Solo, will you be reviewing that set?
Yes, I will be. I will
Cool.
be.
Look out
I've
for
got
that.
some things to say about this thing.
That's going to be good. Anyway, so we look forward to that. But anyway, so one of the other cool things as well, and I'm going to get a speed build out for that as well, folks, for the Nintendo set and stuff like that. So do watch out for that. I always try and put a bit of effort into the speed build. And so the other thing that we're going to be doing is a bit of a project at the moment, actually. Like Solo alluded to, involves Coconut Studios, Brick Hive, myself, and of course Solo Brick Builder, and that is this roundtable get together meeting of minds podcast that we're doing, and it's called simply 2x2, just like a 2x2 plate, folks. And you'll see what I mean when you see our logo. So do look out for that. I'll be talking a little bit about it tomorrow, of course, and it will be premiering on Brick Hive's channel at roughly 6 p.m. on Saturday. I don't know if the premiere has gone up. If it does go up, I'll certainly be putting a link to it down in the description below. So anyway, as always, folks, I want to say thank you to my panel, Sai O'Connor, Titanium J52, the very artistic and fantastic image of that AT-AT there. I've got to say that is one of my favourite pictures of yours, the AT-AT. It looks phenomenal. What a fabulous deputant to have on here tonight, folks. The Daily Brick, aka Lex. Lex, thank you for coming on, my friend. I've got to say, just by the way, one, I love your microphone that you've got there. That looks fantastic.
Thank you.
That is a very shiny microphone you've got there. I can literally see myself in that. It's so reflective. And I just want to say that set, I'm loving the detail in the rockery leading up to it.
It's huge. I mean, for scale, like this is my hand on the tower. It's really tall, surprisingly so. And this is only half of the build, so
it's ginormous. It is very big, and that it does look amazing. So I'm looking forward to you doing that. I'm looking forward to you streaming and stuff like that, and listening and watching and reading what you have to say on Discord, of course. And of course, and everyone else, folks, everybody here on the panel, please do check out their channels. These are phenomenally brilliant Lego YouTubers. Most of them are on Instagram, most of them are on Twitter. Do check out those. And I just want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. As always, folks, off the top of my head, I'll try and remember as many of you as I can. Teams for Life, which has been here practically since the beginning. Moto, he popped in a little bit earlier on. Brick Central, I saw you out there. Doc Sampson. We had Bricks in Lithuania. He was out there as well. Build it. New Lag as well. The young New Lag. Apologies if I didn't pronounce it correctly, but apparently it means Christmas, folks, so I do remember that. We had the Woodshop teacher. We had Bricko Studios. We had Tony Raven McCullum was out there, folks. He sounds cool. We've got A and A Hobbies as well. He popped in a little bit earlier. And of course, Hope Castle, amongst others, Bricksish and Brickso Studios and Blueberries Lego channel. And of course, there was Rise of the Brick. But anyway, folks, this has been London Brick Bricks, and this is now the end of London Calling. Thank you so much for being there. Just remember a couple of things, folks. Stay safe, keep calm, keep building, and Lego is a wonderful thing. And so is each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. Take care, folks. Lovely to see you, and we'll see you again all very, very soon.